Good evening, everybody, and welcome. Welcome to Southern California for a very different kind of stream tonight. So good to see all of you guys with us here for, yes, a very special stream. And let's go ahead and talk about it real quick as we're here in this mausoleum, which is really beautiful. Tonight, I'm going to bring you guys around here in Southern California, and we are going to check out a few different cemeteries where some of the Disney legends from the past are laid to rest. There's so many people that have official Disney legend status, and some that are not even officially Disney legends, but made such a huge impact on the history of the Walt Disney Company. And I thought, how awesome would it be, since we're out here, to go around and pay tribute to those legends and talk about their stories and visit their final resting place. It's also a cool way to kind of see this part of California too, because some of these cemeteries are beautiful. And so for some of you might think, it's so weird, you're going and walking around cemeteries. This is something Stephanie and I love to do, go around old cemeteries and just learn about some of the people who are there. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and can't wait to bring you guys with us and learn a little bit more about Disney history. But I'm not here alone, guys. Check it out. It's Steve. And there's a guy mowing out there. But, guys, yeah. The mower guy. But yes, it's good to have all of you guys here with us. Pete McDevitt, good to see you. Good to see everyone who's here in the chat. And yeah, share it out. Invite some others to come along with us, because it's going to be fun. We got a lot to do and not a lot of time to do it. So let's get started here. I'm going to get flipped around here really quick. Are you in California for work? No, I am not. I'm here just to have fun. And one of those things is bringing you guys along to kind of check out some of these areas. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So we are currently at the Pierce Brothers. This is Pierce Brothers Valhalla Memorial Park. And it's here in, I think this is still considered Burbank, not quite sure, but right outside of Burbank, only about 10 minutes from the Walt Disney Studios. And you can see here's part of the grounds here. This official, is there a name on here? Yeah, this is the Mausoleum of the Resurrection, is the name of this specific mausoleum. And as you come in, this is going to be our first stop of the day. Our first official Disney legend, guys, that, again, I'm going to name some of these people, and you may not even know who they are, but what the cool thing is, we're going to learn about them. And this one's kind of up high here, so we're going to zoom in. So it's the third name down right here in the center column, and that is Lee Harline. So if you don't know who Lee Harline is, here's a little bit about Disney legend Lee Harline. Lee, along with Frank Churchill, Paul Smith, they scored the first Disney full feature length cartoon Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs in 1937. So Lee was a composer and has, again, official Disney legend status for that. They also re-teamed up again in 1940 to score Pinocchio, and it's no question that or no secret that Pinocchio is like my favorite Disney movie of all time. I love Pinocchio, and Lee was very instrumental in the scoring of that. He even penned the majority of the songs alongside of lyricist Ned Washington. And guys, Harline penned the song that quickly became the theme of the Walt Disney Company, because he wrote When You Wish Upon a Star, which is pretty amazing, and later won an Academy Award for When You Wish Upon a Star. So really cool to come here and pay tribute to Lee Harline, Disney legend, right here. Wrote When You Wish Upon a Star, guys. A song that it would be hard to find anyone that doesn't know that song, that hasn't heard that song, that doesn't probably even know the majority of the lyrics to that song. And the fact that it became such a part of the Walt Disney Company, even outside of Pinocchio, to be able to kind of be this theme song that kind of stood for the Walt Disney Company. So very, very cool. If you want to learn more about any of these legends or the people that we talk about today, you can go research them. You can find out more on D23's website about Lee and about his career. We've got so many people that we're going to go stop by that I didn't want to, it's kind of limited in how much time we have to talk about each of them, but I definitely want to to come by and show all of those to you. But yes, Lee Harline, guys, Pinocchio, pretty awesome. When You Wish Upon a Star, such a great song, beautiful song, and that's awesome. Really cool to think back to as I was doing research for this stream. There's kind of two big categories. Well, I'm gonna say there's three big categories. One of them being Walt Disney animation. So a lot of animators from the past that were there from the beginning, and then you've got the composers and the writers who wrote all the music, which was a big part of all of those films. And then the other category is kind of, I guess you would say, is the parks category. So these are people who were instrumental in bringing Disneyland and Walt Disney World to life, and making all of that happen. So I would say that the majority of everyone that we see tonight, or that we go and check out, are going to be in one of those three categories. Some of these we can walk in between, some of them we can't, including this next one. There's only two in this cemetery that we're stopping by, and we got to walk between here and we got to drive between here and the next one. So let's go ahead and hop in the car. There's going to be a lot of there's going to be a lot of hopping around. But that's why we have Steve here with us, guys.
I'm so honored you brought me to do this.
I brought Steve just to be our chauffeur.
I'm honored.
Yes, it is warm out here, guys, for sure. So warm. I mean, I actually landed here just a couple of hours ago, guys. This is like a land and go right to streaming. But I can tell you that it's warm. Overall, it's hot. But it's not nearly as humid as what we got going on back home in Florida. So even though the temperature is officially hotter, it's not nearly as, even close to as humid. So, not too bad.
Gorgeous out here.
It is beautiful. And this is one of the smaller cemeteries.
Yeah.
Look at these fountains. That's amazing.
Oh, wow.
Look at that. That looks beautiful. So cool. Really neat. All right, so if we go over here and take a right. Yeah, right, then a left. You got it? You know where we're going? Steve's got it. He knows where we're going. Yeah, so guys, again, like I was saying, this is a beautiful way to see this part of California too, is going around and touring these cemeteries. Again, this one's one of the smaller ones. We'll be going over to some larger ones here soon that are kind of right on the at the foothills of some of the mountains. It's really awesome, and one of those being that we're going to go and see Walt's final resting place here in a bit, and that is over in Forest Lawns in Glendale, and it is one of the most beautiful cemeteries I've ever seen. It's just unbelievable. The views, everything is just unbelievable. It's on that side, right? Thanks. Really? Well, leave it to Steve. We mapped all this stuff out, and it's one of those
different in person.
Yeah, it's different in person. It's one of those challenges. Like I've been to a few of these grave sites, but not to nearly as many as we're trying to visit today. So, and I'm like hooked on something here. There we go.
Oh, wait a minute. It could be. Hang on a second.
Thought it was on the other side of the road. Oh man, I was right. I was right, Steve.
He was going to be right. That's going on the room. It's right to the road. Oh.
Why'd you get confused?
No. The sprinklers are on.
Oh, it's not out that far though, is it?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Well, here's your numbers, but we don't have the number.
It's right in line with this right here. With the second building.
Okay. How far out are the sprinklers on? All right, guys, bear with us as we find our next stop here.
Probably right there.
Are we like right on the dot?
Yeah, it's really up.
I don't want to go in the water. Ah, it's coming. It's not always easy to locate the sites. No, it's not. That is 100% correct. And it can be a challenge. That's part of the challenge tonight, is finding the spots. It's on the line of that other building. Oh, it's further down? All right, Steve is steering us wrong. You want to bring the car down? It's only like 3 sites off the road, right? All right, guys, we got this. Hey, everyone, welcome to the stream. Man, what's that?
Should be right here.
All right.
Right?
Thank you. It's good to be back on the West Coast for sure. I love it out here. I would prefer for it to be a little cooler than it is right now, but you know, we'll take it. Here we go. Found it. Of course, it's wet out here. All right, guys, so the first spot of the day was over there where we got to go over and see Lee Harline's gravesite, who, like we said, wrote When You Wish Upon a Star for Pinocchio. And again, we've already talked about how much I love Pinocchio, and it's like, you know, it's probably my favorite Disney movie. I can't really, there's nothing else that I can really say that I think is better than that. But the other spot in here that we had to stop off at is none other than Cliff Edwards, guys, also known as Ukulele Ike. And is there anyone in the chat who knows who Cliff Edwards is? Born in 1895, passed away in 1971. And I'm going to give you guys, don't look it up. I know someone's probably already looked it up, but I'm giving you a chance to guess who Ukulele Ike, Mr. Cliff Edwards, is, and what he's famous for, guys. Any guesses in the chat? Because I'm just about to tell you, because I can't hold back anymore. Almost 600 people watching. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Can I guess?
You want to guess, Steve?
I know the answer.
You already know the answer, so you can't guess. You can't guess if you already know. All right, guys, I'm just going to tell you. So Cliff Edwards, known as Uncle Ike. He was a singer and voice actor. And there you go. Thank you, Karen. Karen got it. A singer and voice actor, and best known for the voice of Jiminy Cricket, guys. Cliff was the voice of Jiminy Cricket. A very recognizable voice, and also helped to make When You Wish Upon a Star famous, which is pretty awesome. And what a very recognizable voice Cliff had. He also voiced the head crow in Disney's Dumbo in 1941 and sang the famous song When I See an Elephant Fly. That was Cliff Edwards, Mr. Uncle, or not Uncle Ike, Ukulele Ike. So Cliff also did some Disney shorts and did some other things for Disney and for some other studios. Like I didn't say at the beginning of the stream, but again, we don't have a lot of time to go around and talk a lot of detail about each one of these people, since we have so many of them to talk about. Nor do I want to focus a lot on the death of these people and kind of what caused their death and all of that. That's a different kind of stream. But I think Cliff's history is a little unique and kind of different. So I thought that it would be interesting for you guys to hear kind of how Cliff's life went after all the fame of Jiminy Cricket and the other stuff that he did. As Cliff got older, Cliff was pretty careless with his money, and by the time he passed, he was pretty much broke. When he passed, had a drinking problem, had a drug problem in the past. He also was married 3 times, all divorced. None of those marriages lasted, and was paying alimony for 3 different marriages. No kids from any of those marriages, but was married 3 different times. And really interestingly, he was completely out of the public eye when he passed away in 1971. He was 76 years old and passed from heart disease. The really interesting thing is that he was a patient in Hollywood, and after he passed away, his body was unclaimed. No family, nobody came to claim his body. And the interesting thing was that they basically donated his body to the University of California, Los Angeles Medical School. And then when Walt Disney Productions found out about it, they actually tried to purchase the remains and purchase this gravesite to move him over here and actually put him in a proper burial spot. But before they could, the Motion Picture and Television Relief Fund paid for it and took care of it and got the gravesite and got Cliff over here. But Walt Disney Productions did purchase the gravestone that you see here today. Was purchased by Disney and put here. And the interesting was, years later, found out that Walt Disney Productions, along with the Relief Fund, was actually paying for a lot of Cliff's medical bills and things leading up to when he died too. So they're kind of behind the scenes taking care of Jiminy Cricket, but really interesting. And again, guys, we're not going to get into that story with everyone and get into kind of their personal lives and stuff, but I thought a really interesting story about Cliff Edwards, and I think we will always remember Jiminy Cricket. And every time now that you hear that voice or you hear that song, think of Ukulele Ike. And I encourage you to go and look up some of his videos outside of Jiminy Cricket. He also did some things in the early days of the Mickey Mouse Club. Go and check out some of those live performances. Really interesting to see. You know, when you hear a character for so long, the voice belongs to the character, but the voice really also belongs to a person. And to go back and watch some of those old live performances and hear him, see him performing those songs with a ukulele, is really cool. The one that I saw last night, I think I was watching, or the night before, was he was playing what was it? What's the other song from Pinocchio?
Got No Strings?
No, the other one that Jiminy Cricket sings.
Let Your Conscience Be Your Guide?
Yep. He was singing Let Your Conscience Be Your Guide, and it was really cool to see him sitting there with the ukulele playing that song. So yeah, go check them out, guys. There's a bunch of really cool videos on YouTube. But very awesome to be able to come here and honor and pay tribute to Mr. Cliff Edwards, the voice of Jiminy Cricket. And that's it for us here, guys. That is it for us in this cemetery. We are now going to make our way to another cemetery.
Any guesses of which one?
What's that?
Did anybody have any guesses of which one?
Which cemetery? There's so many around here.
There are a few.
Look at how beautiful it is out here, guys, though. I just love all the green. And we know why it's green, because they're running their sprinklers like crazy out here.
Uh-huh.
Which they have to, because they don't get enough rain.
Well, it wants me on that road over there, but...
Alright, guys, so just sit back and enjoy as we watch Steve navigate us through Southern California.
That has been a challenge already.
We will be going to Forest Lawn Bend here in a bit, but that is not where we're going next.
Which one? What? Oh, look at this over here. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, so this whole thing here is actually a tribute to aviation. So you can see it's a what do they call it? Portal of the folded wings. Of the folded wings, and they've got a tribute here to the Columbia, for the Columbia disaster and the crew of that, and they've got the shuttle, which is very detailed. I gotta tell you, I've stood in front of the Atlantis space shuttle, and this is like a very detailed miniature replica of the Columbia, and this is where they have a Amelia Earhart's, I guess, tribute or memorial posted is right here in this location. It's pretty awesome. Well, hello everyone in the stream. Now that we're kind of in the car for a minute, we can talk.
Yes.
Donna, good to see you. Thanks for being here. I see Ryan McDowell's here, Sean Rogers, Disney Up, Boiler Up, Leslie, Michelle, Chomps56. Welcome, guys. So good to see you in the stream. 668 watching. And yeah, I know it's a different kind of stream, guys. It's like, I don't know. Lately, I've been wanting to do just like totally different things. Last week we went golfing at Disney, which was a lot of fun. And I want to continue to do as many different things as we can and make the streams more interesting and fun. And tonight, this is something that really excites me because it's something that I am, it's something that makes me really happy, is to come around and learn more about the history of Disney. And you can learn so much, so much by just going and looking up and reading about some of the people that made all of this happen, that made the movies happen, that made the parks happen. And then you get down these little rabbit trails where you're reading all kinds of stuff and you learn so much about them. So it's pretty cool. Hey Dale, what's up, buddy?
What's up, Dale?
Good to see you. Arjons is here.
Richard.
Yes, Richie, good to see you, buddy.
It was amazing last night on when I was on there last night. The amount of people that thought I was in Orlando.
In Orlando?
Yes.
You were not in Orlando, sir.
I was in a hotel. This is definitely not Orlando.
You're not in Kansas anymore, Toto.
I have seen things so far in 12 hours that I have never seen in my life. In a good way.
Oh, give a little whistle. Yes, that's the one I was thinking of, Simon. Thank you. Yeah, it was give a little whistle. But it's, yeah, and always let your conscience be your guide. But it was called Give a Little Whistle was the title.
If you had sung the song for us, we would have known.
Boom, 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 boom. There you go. So yeah, we're just driving, guys. We're just driving.
We are approximately 9 minutes from our destination.
Parts unknown. All right, I'm gonna do a little cheat back to the listing of where we're going next, just so I know who's coming up. Steve is ahead of the game.
You told me to be ahead of the game.
Hello from Indiana. Well, hello.
Hello. I wish I was. No.
Are you in California? Yes, we are. We are right now in Burbank, California. We're on. Where are we on?
What road are we on?
Yeah,
Hollywood Way.
Hollywood Way. Driving down Hollywood Way. You're going to be driving a lot. Yes, we will. Once we're in a couple of these cemeteries, we'll be in and out and in and out. And the longest drive though will be just one of these like 10-minute drives.
It won't be too bad.
There is Warner Brothers Studios down at the end of the street there. I saw the water tower. Marshmallow Man with a $10 super chat. Thank you so much, Marshmallow Man.
What's up, buddy?
Says, eat In-N-Out burger for me. Don't forget the fries animal style. Marshmallow Man, I just had the fries animal style right before the stream. Thank you so much for that $10 super chat. Jennifer, thank you for the $5 super chat that said, I love your history streams just like Epcot. Keep giving us some more from a fellow Disney history nerd. Thank you so much, Jennifer. I appreciate that. But you see that up there, that's that sound stage? That is Warner Brothers Studios. Randy and Kathy, thank you so much for that $10 super chat. I appreciate that, guys, so much. Thank you for that.
I got to experience In-N-Out Burger for the very first time ever.
This was Steve's very first. When did I arrive in California? A couple hours ago. I landed just before noontime local, and it is currently 2:28. So I literally landed and went to go streaming.
I've been here for 18 hours.
You should take your non-California followers to In-N-Out. Well, we just ate In-N-Out.
We did.
We ate it before.
We took pictures.
So it's a Burbank tour. Well, kind of. Just within the confines of having to drive from one to the other. But other than that, we're not going around really and showing anything else outside of the cemeteries, since I've got so many spots that I want to stop in these cemeteries. I want to keep it moving.
It is definitely telling me to get over.
What are you doing, Steve? Don't run
There's
us
a
off the
construction-
road. Don't
there's
run
cons-
us off the road, buddy.
Does it look like it?
Disney up boiler up a $5 super chat that says, oh sorry, I got my glasses on and they fogged up. I have to be the only person that grew up in California that can't stand In-N-Out Burger. Yuck. Really?
It was good.
So, you know, In-N-Out Burger is absolutely a fast food restaurant. But I like the way that they do their fast food. It's fresh, it's simple, it's delicious, and I would prefer it over the majority of any of the other fast food burger restaurants, or what you would consider fast food burger restaurants. I think it's delicious.
We seem to have hit a construction zone.
What'd you do?
Construction.
Well, it's only red for a minute, though. It says we're, what, 8 minutes away?
Yeah. It's a red 8 minutes, too. That means it's longer than normal. Anyways, right here we have the back of a Honda.
A back of a Honda CRV. With a California plate.
If you can see the mountain in the background, though, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, we're coming right up to the base of Warner Brothers Studios, which I really wanted to go. So hanging out here with Steve for a few days, we're gonna have a great time out here in California. But
Secrets out of the bag.
I really wanted to. Well, you're here.
Yeah, but I didn't tell anybody we were hanging out.
You're here. What are you talking about?
Of course I'm here with you.
You're here on the stream. Like, okay, go do your thing, Steve. I'll go do my thing.
See you in a few days.
We'll see you in a few days. So I've been out here quite a few times. This is Steve's first time ever out here in California, and wanted to take him to Warner Brothers Studios because it's such a fun studio to go tour. But unfortunately, with everything going on, there is the studios aren't open for tours. So because of that, we can't tour it. You can't see it, but it's really cool, and it's right up here.
But we did go visit another. What are you doing?
Checking the battery stuff. It's not really doing its job.
You want mine?
Wake up, sir.
I'll get you mine. Oh, do you have it unplugged?
I'll just plug it in the other spot there and see what it does. But we did drive by Walt Disney Studios a little bit ago, didn't we?
We did. It was amazing.
Look, it says you're driving a 2019-2020 Nissan Altima. I have the car in gray color. Love it.
What? How do
Someone
you know
can
that?
tell just by the dashboard, I guess.
Oh. Are there maybe? I don't know. I am driving a.
Or they can see the reflection. Is it a 20 or 19?
I don't know.
Nissan
It is an Altima. I've driven lots of Altimas on my rental car drives, and they're good cars.
Yeah, the mountains are pretty awesome here on this side of the mountains, on this side in the Burbank area. I love it over here.
So this is my first time to California. Well, to this part of California. I don't really count California because I was just like as close to the northern border as you could possibly get. Even flew into Oregon when I would visit, but just Los Angeles is my city of wanting to go to, just because it's my sports city. It's everything, and this is one of the coolest places I've ever been in my life. Just coming out and seeing the mountains and all the different cities between Burbank and Glendale and LA and Hollywood, and just seeing all that stuff is incredible.
Mm-hmm.
And you see a lot of these pictures. I got to take a few pictures from the plane, and you see a lot of these pictures and flyovers in a lot of movies and TV shows. And I was telling Cory, one of the shows we watched, I saw it, the same view I had, the same picture I took, I found in a TV show I was watching last night, and took a picture of it too. So it's just really cool to actually be able to physically see what I've seen so long on TV.
Hey Nathan, what's up? Just tuned in, Lisa says, well, we are on our way to our second stop of the day, our second cemetery to go... I
could have taken a detour maybe. I could have followed one of these white roads over here.
To go discuss some more Disney, but you still need to get out to that highway, discuss some more Disney legends. Look at the Warner Brothers water tower up there.
Well, I want to go that way anyways.
Straight ahead, guys, way out there in the distance. That is Warner Brothers Studios.
That's cool.
A lot of movies, a lot of TV shows filmed right there on that set, guys. Full House, Family Matters, Friends, The Big Bang Theory, Ellen DeGeneres Show, Conan O'Brien, all of that right there on Warner Brothers Studios. And that's just like that's just scratching the surface. Oak Street.
I did get to see the Walt Disney World headquarters, where the Seven Dwarfs hold up the building.
Walt Disney Studios.
Walt Disney Studios.
We're in California. There's no Walt Disney World here.
Or Walt Disney. So sorry. Walt Disney headquarters.
I'm gonna be that guy.
You can be that guy because that's why you're here. So you can tell me what's what. I was just trying to sound smart and maybe like, It's the whole facetious thing all over again.
The whole facetious thing all over again. That's exactly right.
Let's see here. They want me to go straight. So this is the Warner Brothers Studios. Right here?
Yep. Straight ahead, but that's not where we're going.
It's not where we're going. We're going this way. We're going to make a right and make a U-turn, kind of. This is a weird U-turn around the block. There it is.
I think Warner Brothers too has one of the largest sound stages here in Burbank. It's pretty huge.
And those buildings are big. What is this? A TV studio?
I don't know.
Is this Warner Brothers TV studio?
No, that was across the street.
Something. There's satellites there.
There's satellites everywhere around here.
That is true. You're looking for aliens or something. All right, now we're only 3 minutes away. We're back on the road.
We'll be visiting City Walk at Universal. Not on stream, but who knows? We may make it there at some point.
It is an opportunity.
We're on the highway now. Steve's getting his first taste of Southern California traffic.
It ain't bad.
It's not bad right now, but I've tried to tell him, those of you who are from around here and have driven in it before, when it gets bad,
ABC Studio.
like on the 405, when it gets bad, it gets bad. And yes, Disneyland is closed, guys, so unfortunately we can't. Yeah, so here's ABC Studios, guys, and right next to the ABC building, right over here, is Walt Disney Studios. You can probably see the water tower right there. Yep, right there, standing up. That is the water tower on Walt Disney Studios. And right here's the animation building. So with the Fantasia, the sorcerer hat there, that is Walt Disney Studios animation building. Kind of passing it on the back side here of the freeway. Are you there for fun or work? We're here for fun.
Complete fun.
Just fun.
No work.
All the fun this time.
Except for when my boss called earlier and I told him I'd help him. Outside of that, no other work.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I told Steve this is nothing. When there's no pandemic and people aren't at home, it gets crazy.
So I left the airport last night, drove at 5:15 p.m. this time, drove to the hotel, and I didn't see a single car at one point in time. I looked in front of me, behind me, and on both sides there was no car. There were no cars.
Sorry guys, the gimbal, when we're going around corners and stuff, since Steve is such a fantastically horrible driver, it doesn't know what to do.
Dude, I pilot the Millennium Falcon.
Oh, really?
With you, you're my co-pilot. We're co-pilots. There's Griffith Park.
That's one of the ways to get up. Get up to Walt's barn that way. Okay, at the moment. Donna, thank you so much for the $9.99 super chat. It says, this is my weekly shout out to Cory's perfect hair. So great to see you and Steve enjoying California together. Hope you have a wonderful time and stay safe. Love you both. Thank you so much, Donna. We really appreciate that. You don't have any questions?
Nope.
You just go left right up to the gates there, right?
Yep. Go left, all right. We were going down King David Drive. Be there.
It's like, okay, so you know where we're going for the first one.
I do.
Steve's got it, guys. So welcome to...
I'm doing my job.
I just saw the sign and didn't read it out loud of where we actually are now.
Mount Sinai Memorial Park.
There you go. Mount Sinai Memorial Park. So really, guys, right across the street from, actually, right next door is Forest Lawns Hollywood, and Forest Lawn Hollywood is officially right across the street from Walt Disney Studios, but right next door is here, which is Mount Sinai Memorial Park, which is our next stop for the day. I think we're making good time so far, Steve. These two are close together, the two different parks, so it'll make it easier to hop between them. But look at the view from up here.
This is where we're stopping.
Pretty amazing. Look at that. That's beautiful. Look at that.
2, 3. It's on the third one.
You think you got it
I think so.
this time?
I'm pretty sure this time. Look, so when you look at these, you got to zoom in to see which side of the road they're on, because when you zoom out, it looks like the bottom of the point is on the other side.
Oh,
I'm good now.
I don't know if I'll be able to get out here.
Do you need me to move over?
Hold on.
It's a big road. Here, let me move over.
All right, yeah, move over a little bit. This car sits so low to the ground.
Yeah, well, I asked for a bigger one. They didn't have any.
Cory, you know Steve's sitting right next to you, right? Yeah, I know he's here.
Yeah, look, we're friends. We pick on each other. It's okay.
What's that all about?
Okay.
All right, here we go. It's so low to the ground. Like, I get out and I feel like my legs don't even work properly. So welcome, guys, to Mount Sinai Memorial Park. It looks absolutely beautiful out here right now. It is a little warm. It's beautiful. Find our spot, Steven. Look at that. What is that building down there? It's like really, it's huge. It is a huge building.
It's just right in this area.
But it's really like short.
Oh wait, she's the third row. She's next, that third row down there.
Third row down. All right. Hold on, I'm bringing this up real quick so I have it. Where? I'm not looking at the map. You are.
You got it. It's right. It should be right there. According to this map. Look here.
Well, that map is wrong.
It is wrong. See? Wait a minute. Can't zoom in any further. So you got those 4 and those 4, which are on the other side there. You can't see.
Yeah,
them.
everything's very flat here, guys. There's not a lot of the tombstones that like
She's
stand
right
up.
here. Should be right there.
Right, and it said third row. Sorry guys, we're trying to find it. Trying to find our spot. These can be a little bit tricky because all of them look exactly the same.
It literally says it's this one right here.
What's that?
It literally says on the map it's this one.
So the map is obviously pointing in the wrong spot. All right, guys, give us just a minute. We'll find it here. It's got to be like really close.
The map's wrong.
What's that?
The map's wrong. Here it is.
You found it? There we go. Okay, guys, we found it. So it was close enough, though. It was third row, so that was correct. So our next stop. Are we getting lag right now, guys, or are we good? Let me know if we're good. So our next stop, Eleanor. Oddly, guys. So again, I know you're probably going to look it up, but if you know right off the bat who Eleanor is, you can go ahead and throw it in the chat. But born in 1905, passed away in 1991. So Eleanor, who is Eleanor known for, guys? So Eleanor was both the model and voice for two of Disney's great villains. So not only was she the voice of the villains in the actual movies, but she was also the model. So the character was actually created and designed to look like her. And those villains were, any guesses? I can't wait for the guesses. Lady Tremaine, guys, the evil stepmother in Cinderella, and also Maleficent from Sleeping Beauty. So Maleficent, and also, I see it already in the chat. You guys are ahead of me. Also, the voice of Madame Leota. So in the Haunted Mansion, guys, the whole scene with Madame Leota, this is the voice of Madame Leota. Eleanor, pretty awesome. A lot of history here, and there again, like I said, there's a lot more about Eleanor. You can go up and read about her history. Really, really cool. Yeah. So both of those awesome Disney movies, she voiced the villain in both, and also Madame Leota. But also, Eleanor was on TV shows such as Green Acres and My Three Sons as well. So again, a very acclaimed actress, and a lot that you can go learn about her by reading about her history. But we're here today celebrating her contribution to the Walt Disney Company in playing such a villainous part of Walt Disney's history. Really cool to stop by here and check out Eleanor. And what a beautiful view set here right along the edge of this hill, looking right out into Burbank. Pretty beautiful. Yes, Lady Tremaine, Maleficent, and Madame Leota. Pretty awesome. All right, guys. Let's continue. Let's continue moving on. We got a lot to see. So little to do and so much time.
Especially if they're not in the right spot.
What's that?
I said especially if they're not in the right spot.
I know. Is the next one where you have to drive to it?
Yep.
You got where it's at?
Complete opposite of where we're at right now.
Here we go, guys. Back in the car, but we're staying within the same cemetery for a little bit. But pretty awesome. Isn't that cool?
It is cool.
I like the villain part of it is awesome, but the fact that it's Madame Leota, which is probably the voice that I hear the most, being that you're going to the parks all the time. That's the voice you're going to hear the most.
Let's think about that. Lady Tremaine and Maleficent. Maleficent is considered, a lot of people consider the evil queen possibly as the big bad girl. I mean, if not her,
Sorry,
it's,
I'm making a beat.
It's all right. If not her, it is definitely Maleficent.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
So she's got the top two.
It's pretty awesome. Really, really cool. And again, such a big part. Look at this trail that goes down. It's beautiful. Such a big part of what made these movies what they are were the actors and the voice actors. And to be able to pay tribute and check them out is really awesome. So thanks for coming along with us.
Radio tower. Was that the one we saw from way back?
A lot of these are very close to each other, guys. I saw someone in the chat saying they may be really close, or they must be really close. A lot of them are very, very close to each other. That's cool. Oh, there's a few together, right?
Well, we're gonna go this way and I got it. Don't worry. The next one, yeah. List.
Yeah, that's down around, right?
Oh, he's over here.
Okay.
He's right here.
Right in there, in that little courtyard area. Okay. I have like
The map has spoken.
The signal's jumping in and out, so we'll see.
We're up high enough.
We're up high enough, but we're also like between mountains, and sometimes the towers are low. Everyone thinks it's satellites, but the satellites talk to the towers, and when the towers are blocked. All right, guys, let me know, how is the signal right now? Because I know I saw it going kind of in and out there. Look, you could just drive right up here.
Yeah.
Not.
That's what those ramps are for, right?
So let me know, guys, is the signal doing all right now? And thank you for being here. Not over 900 now watching. Welcome. This one's a really interesting one, guys, because it has a Disney tie, but that is not necessarily what this person is known for the most. And there we go, guys. So I think everyone in the chat is probably going to know who this person is. So I'm just going to show them, and then I'm going to let you guys tell me in the chat what the tie is to Disney. Such a hilarious guy too. Really, really, really funny. So in one of the 20th century's most enduring and beloved comedians, guys, Don Rickles, also known ironically as Mr. Warmth. And yeah, I see it in the chat right now. Guy was hilarious, guys. He was actually kind of found by Frank Sinatra, who helped nurture his career, which is pretty interesting, and went on to be a very, very highly acclaimed comedian. But in the 90s is when he voiced Mr. Potato Head in the Toy Story films and kind of got that connection to Disney, which is really, really cool. But yes, Mr. Potato Head. So cool, and really cool to come pay tribute to Don Rickles. Donald J. Rickles. Very good friend of John Stamos. Really, I didn't know that. Pretty interesting. But yeah, a legend. So funny. You go back and watch a lot of his old stuff, and it's like you can't help but to just laugh hysterically. Such a hilarious comedian. And Mr. Potato Head.
I love Mr. Potato Head.
I do too.
Toy Story is so fantastic.
Yeah.
Don Rickles is a comedic genius. I mean, this is just, if you take a minute just to think about the names we've already seen, and with the names we're going to see. Mm-hmm. This is like, we're not worthy type of material here.
It's cool. What's really cool is that you've got these people that made such a big impact in entertainment, and some of these specifically in Disney, and they're just I guess in my mind I always thought that some of these people would have like elaborate grave sites, but it's just a normal headstone like anyone would have. They're just like laid to rest like any other average person would be out here. And I guess that's what you create that like in your mind, right? That they're different than other people, and that they would be deserved of some giant like gravestone or something. But that's not how it is at all.
Yeah, it's still very inspiring for sure.
Oh, it's amazing. So I hope you guys are enjoying this so far. I saw someone in the chat said, how long did it take you to map all this out? way too long.
Somebody did his homework, let's just say that.
Yeah, I spent a lot of hours putting this all together, in a way that we could try and do as much as we could in a short amount of time, and looking up some history to be able to give you guys a little insight about these amazing contributors to the history of Disney, which is very cool. Notice there aren't any flowers on the graves. I've seen them in a couple spots, but I do think that it's just maybe there's just not many out here. Really, already?
Yep.
Man, Steve.
But I'm not walking that far, so.
Oh, I know where we are.
That's a good one.
Yeah, this is really cool, guys. All right. Oh, man. I keep buckling myself back in so it doesn't beep. And then, gotta unstrap every time. All right, here we go. We're like right here, right? It's not far?
Oh, it's, sorry, I turned it off. It is just inside.
Because if I remember correctly, this one is a larger headstone.
It's either going to be right there or right on the other side.
Right here?
Yeah, it's either going to be right here.
Look at that one. It's got a picture on it.
It's on the other side.
Wait a minute. Is that who I think it is?
Boris Gulavity?
Yeah, he looked familiar. He's got a picture. A picture on his headstone. There we go, guys. I thought there was more to this. See the marker right there, Steve? That's what I was telling you about earlier.
Because the next one I don't see on the map. It's one that we were going to try to find. Let me see if I can find it.
Oh yeah, I know where it is though. I can take us there.
I sure hope so.
All right, guys, here we go. I'm gonna get over here so the sun's not. Oh, look at the pin on there.
That is cool.
That is really cool. All right, guys. So here you go. Our next stop. Next stop of this is actually a big tombstone, but with not as much on it. But this is Iwa Takamoto. So I know some of you probably know, especially those of you who may be into animation or the history of animation, may know who Iwa Takamoto is. But another Disney legend, guys. Iwa was one of the great animators of the 20th century. He was born in Los Angeles, and at the onset of World War II, he learned his trade in a Japanese American internment camp. So him and his families were in an internment camp, and that's where he learned how to draw. And after the war, he was hired by Walt Disney Studios on a basis of 2 dime store notebooks full of sketches, which is really, really cool. While working at Disney, he worked on designing characters for films including Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty, Peter Pan, Lady and the Tramp. And after Disney, he went to Hanna-Barbera, where probably did what he's most famously known for, and that is where he created Scooby-Doo. And then went on to direct Charlotte's Web. A lot of history in Iwa Takamoto, and not only his history with Disney, but his history to just the animation and to animated cartoons with the creation of the character Scooby-Doo, which is really, really, really awesome and so cool to stop by here and with the pin on his gravestone pay tribute to Iwa Takamoto. So cool. Passed away in 2007. Really neat.
Something that's kind of interesting here, if you look, right between all of their birth and death years is a symbol of different in all of them. They're all different.
That is interesting.
It's
you probably choose which one you want.
I'm guessing.
Wow, look at this view out here though. It's beautiful. This whole little courtyard right here is really, really beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
Very cool though. Iwa Takamoto, guys, go read up on the history. And I did not know. I had no idea about everything that he had done. And when I started reading up on his Disney work, and then I'm like, wait a minute, I'm seeing all these articles about Scooby-Doo, and I'm like, this dude's he's the creator of Scooby-Doo. He also created the dog from the Jetsons. For some reason, he liked Astro. He liked creating dog characters. So Scooby-Doo, and then also Astro from the Jetsons.
Start parking on the other side of the road so you can get in and out easier.
That's all right. We're gonna make it.
Okay. So you know this next one?
No, do you? Oh yeah, we gotta go. I need the map though to show you where to go. Yeah, this one I've never seen anyone go to this grave site. So this one is it's newer than a lot of these other grave sites in here. So where do you come in at?
We came in.
Okay, so I'm gonna show you where it's at though.
Okay.
It's in that little triangle right there.
Got it.
Scott says we're watching from a hospital room with our new baby. All is well with everyone. That is so awesome, Scott. Congratulations.
I don't know if we're allowed to do U-turns or not, but we're doing it.
Want to stop in here?
I have to look.
I think it may be because we're moving on after this. But one other location. Again, I don't know if it's widely known that this person's in here because he's one of the newer people laid to rest here. I haven't even seen a picture of his gravestone, so we'll see.
A very, very important person as well to Disney, Disney history. Man, those mountains are gorgeous.
Isn't it?
This is such a peaceful place, especially when you're up here away from all the traffic.
Yeah.
It's just a gorgeous, peaceful place.
$994 people watching. Welcome, everybody. I'll land at LAX and be like, yep, we're heading to the cemeteries.
Straight ahead to the cemeteries.
Is it this side right here?
It's right here.
Okay. Oh. All right, guys, we're going on a hunt now. See what we can. Man, we're.
Hang on.
It's here. How are we doing with the signal right here, guys? We doing all right? You see anything? Here we go.
Got it?
Yep.
Wow.
All right, guys. So I knew he was in this area, but I've not seen anyone come out to his gravesite yet. He passed away in 2017, and this is a name that many of you should know, and that is Mr. Marty Sklar. What a huge part of Walt Disney history. And this is, I was talking about those three categories earlier about, movies and or animation and music, and then parks. And Marty was a huge part of the parks. And I know many of you know Disney legend Marty Sklar, but a little bit, if you don't know Marty and some of the things that he'd done, but during his illustrious career spanning 54 years, Marty worked closely with Walt Disney and was instrumental in creating, enhancing, and expanding Disney's creative vision. Named a Disney legend in 2001, best remembered and revered by fans around the world for his work bringing the Disney theme parks to life. Such an awesome guy. Actually passed away just a couple weeks, I believe, after the D23 Expo, 2 expos ago, where he was on stage with John Stamos talking about his history with Disney, and then he got passed away shortly after that. But some other remarks about Marty. Everything about Marty was legendary. His achievements, his spirit, his career, said Bob Iger, chairman of and chief executive officer at the time of the Walt Disney Company. He was born in New Jersey in 1934. A couple other interesting things about Marty was during his he also joined WED Enterprises, and he was the forerunner of Walt Disney Imagineering for a very long time. would later become the creative leader of Imagineering, leading the development of Disney theme parks and attractions for the next 3 decades. He retired as executive vice president and Imagineering ambassador in 2009. Disneyland's 54th birthday, Disney marked the occasion by paying tribute to Marty with the highest parks and resorts recognition and dedicating a window in his name on Disneyland City Hall, which is so cool that he's got a window on City Hall. You know, you get these windows on Main Street. Marty's on City Hall, which is pretty awesome. And he was just an awesome Imagineer. One of the only people to open all of the Walt Disney theme parks across the world. So he was at the grand opening of every park in Disney history, which is so awesome. Bob Wise was one of the Imagineers that was there beside him, said Marty was one of Walt's most trusted advisors and helped turn his most ambitious dreams into reality. For us, it's hard to imagine a world without Marty because Marty is Imagineering, said Weiss, who was the president of Walt Disney Imagineering. So really cool, so much history, guys, around Marty Sklar, and I encourage you, again, with all of these Disney legends, to go and read up on them, learn more about them. It'll make you appreciate everything so much more, appreciate the parks, appreciate everything about the Walt Disney Company when you get to know the men and women behind it, and Marty was such a huge piece of that. So Marty Sklar, guys, Disney legend. Pretty awesome. One that I never got to meet, and it's sad thinking that, you know, there were opportunities, many opportunities over the years, because Marty was very, he loved talking about his career with Disney. He wrote multiple books and went to a bunch of different conventions and spent a lot of time just spending time with fans, which is really cool. And I wish that I would have had the opportunity to meet him before he passed. But everything that he did for the Walt Disney Company, we get to enjoy still today. And his legacy lives through all of that for us to enjoy. So really awesome, guys. Marty Salon, Hollywood. Do this, but couldn't. Thank you so much, Alex. Really appreciate that. Yeah, I know, card beeping at me.
Are they building more back there? Is that what's that?
I don't know. It's pretty amazing though, isn't it?
What's going on?
Oh, really?
That's the hearse right there.
Oh,
So let's just go this way instead.
there's actually a service going on there, down there, guys. And the interesting thing, and that was on the 5th floor, which is interesting. They got like a lift that lifts it up there and everything, which is it's just different. You don't really see that a lot.
Yep. It's kind of somewhat, if you've never seen it, it'll catch you the first time too, and that's if you happen to catch one that's actually going into the ground after the service is over, because obviously it's happening. It's just right here. Everybody leaves and you're done. Then in.
Turn back there.
No. Could have. But we can go say hi to Evo again.
All right, guys. Yeah, hit that refresh button. There's some areas in these parks where we're going to get a little signal issues, but I think we're back and doing good now. So just make sure to hit that refresh button, and we should be back.
Yes. And Donna said we are lagging a little bit intermittently, mostly when we're driving.
Okay, that's good. The driving part is not the most important.
Yeah, that's true. That's when you make me look dumb.
At Walt's site yet? No, we have not, and we will be. We will be going and visiting Walt's gravesite. That'll be actually where we end the stream, guys. So
yes.
Hang in, and that's where we will ultimately end up, is at Walt's gravesite, which is in Forest Lawns in Glendale. So that's where we'll be heading last. Disney Up Boiler Up, thanks for the $5 super chat that says, Steve,
Yes.
Marty's pic is on the wall at the cake bake shop in, what is that? Broad Ripple?
Broad Ripple in Indiana.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh.
They made him a cake at some point. I sat right next to it in August.
Wow.
So there's a picture of him like on a wall.
That I will go see that. Well, does she know what the cake? What is the name of the cake?
It says Cake Bake Shop.
Cake Bake Shop.
Yeah.
I will check that out when I go back to Indiana. That is amazing, actually.
So right next door, guys, is Forest Lawn, Hollywood Hills.
I did forget to look at who's our first one in here.
And here you go, guys, looking over at Walt Disney Studios once again. There's the ABC building. There's actually a bridge that goes from the ABC building over to the studios. And when we get up in the hills here, we'll be able to see down into the studios a little more, and we can talk about that.
Is this it? Nope.
No.
Not it.
Next one. Okay, look at that mountain. It's beautiful in here.
It's absolutely gorgeous. Okay. We don't need to stop for information.
Did you find the first one?
I did not yet, but I am looking.
Nope, we
here.
don't need to stop. You can go right on in.
Okay, let me shut this lady off. It's telling me where to go.
If you pull up here to the side, I can help find the first one too.
Okay, there it is. I had the wrong one on.
You found it?
I got the right place on.
Okay.
Pull over here real quick.
Yeah.
This is perfect. Over there.
It's amazing. Yeah,
Okay.
see, now that we're into the forest lawn cemeteries, there's awesome statues, all kinds of really cool things to see.
Do you know Gene Autry's in here?
No, I didn't.
Buddy. Oh, that's later. Okay. Ricky Nelson. Wow. Okay, there's that one later too, so it must be on this side.
Hold on, I'll look.
Oh, this is big.
I told you, this
This
one's
is
huge.
huge.
I think I know. I think I know where this
Oh,
is.
there. I see. There's the whole area back here. No way. Ernest Borgnine, is it? Gary and Penny Marshall are back here.
Here you go. I got it.
Which one?
It's right up there. It's up by the front. So we got to take a
It's
take a left. It's up by the main road. Way up there. Way up there.
This is the main road.
Yeah, go back over. There. That one.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool. All right.
Go there and I'll find the next one.
I get it when you're talking. Then I just didn't know what the first one was. So we just pulled in here.
You take a left here.
Yep, I see it now.
Yeah, and the other one, the second one should be right over here.
I'll get 'em. This one looks like it's actually in Mount Sinai, where we just were.
It's like, it's kind of off to itself, which is...
Okay. So, this is- that's the church. Should be to the left.
Is there service going on right here?
Two of them, one back there too. This is a monstrous.
Oh, this place is huge out
It's
here.
huge.
But I don't want to get out if there's a service going on. You
No,
know
it's
what
up
I mean?
here on the left. Yes, absolutely. I would expect us not to get out. So we're gonna go over here.
Oh, over here? Is that where it is?
Let's going to be...
Or is it way down here, like right by the front?
Left.
That's
Says,
cool.
According to this. And it's going to be this way. Here's the big tree. It's going to be almost right in here.
All right, I'll look for this one. If you find the next one, it's out on its own, and then I think all the rest are kind of like together.
Got it.
But the next one's gonna be a little tricky. All right, guys. Yeah, what a view out here.
Oh wow, man, it is.
Man, it's so bright.
Okay.
All right, guys. So welcome to Forest Lawn, Hollywood Hills. We're making our next stop. There are quite a few stops to make in here, and just trying to bring up all my stuff so we can
18.
let's see, here we go. Number 1.
It's way back here.
Where at?
1, 2, 3.
You just keep coming down. Look, Steve, he's counting. There are like 1,000,001 gravestones down here, and a lot of these are covered up too.
I know.
We might have to undig it. Over 1,000 watching. Welcome, guys. Thank you so much for being here and being a part of this stream today.
One of these two are putting the map.
About how far down?
I know. That's the tree. Where's the tree? This one.
You look at that line, I'll look at this line. How far down?
There's a gap there. Let me see if I can find it. So it might be directly to your left.
Further down?
Yeah, right where you're at. It just shows this gap on the map. Right? No, right here, this line.
No, I'm not seeing it. Unless it's covered up. A couple of these are covered up pretty good. We've been able to find the others. We got to be able to find this one too.
Oh my goodness. These are underground.
I know, some of these are covered. Well, there's the big tree right there.
Yep, no, it's not past the big tree.
But how close to the big tree? I almost feel like once we find his gravesite, we should uncover his tombstone for him. Where at?
If the map's right. The
Well,
last map was wrong.
But it was close though. Man, guys. This one is a little,
Hey.
You found it? Ah, Steve. Steve found it, guys. So it's uncovered?
Yeah.
Cool. That makes me happy. It's kind of sad to see some of these covered up, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't looking for I wasn't looking for Robert, so there we go, guys. Wait, is this correct? So Robert, yes.
Fred Moore?
Robert Fred Moore. Yeah, but see, no, this one.
This is the
Oh,
one
unless they reused it. So find out when he died. Look up Fred Moore, because I believe this is, unless this is another Fred Moore, but I believe this is the one. I believe you're right. All right, guys. So Fred Moore. So Disney legend, animator Fred Moore perhaps did more than any other to establish the distinctive look of Disney animation. Worked on many of the early Disney films, including Snow White in 1937, Pinocchio in 1940, the character Lampwick. If you remember,
Yes,
the character Lampwick was believed to be a caricature of himself, which is really interesting. That Lampwick was like a caricature of himself. Yeah, that's him. Yeah, he died early. I just didn't think he died that young. But yeah, so again, being a huge Pinocchio fan, the fact that that Lampwick was a character he created that was a caricature of himself is pretty awesome. And he was also famous for his cartoon nudes, which I know is a little obscure, but known as the Fred Moore Girls. And they actually used those cartoons as basically a derivative from those cartoon nudes for the Cinderettes in Fantasia and also the mermaids in Peter Pan, which is really cool. But a lot of early year work in Disney animation from Fred Moore, responsible for Snow White, Pinocchio, and many others, and Lampwick. So pretty cool. Go check out, read up on more about Disney legend Fred Moore. Pretty awesome. Oh, Pete says that he passed away from injuries sustained in a car accident, which is really, really sad.
Betty Davis is here.
But yes, Disney legend Fred Moore. All right, let's continue on, guys. It's kind of a interesting spot in the cemetery too. It's way up here. It's in the front, but not the front. Like the entrance is over there, and I guess you could say this is all the front of the cemetery here, being that it's right against the road. But really interesting. Did you find the next one?
I found a bunch of the other ones we're going to.
Jennifer says, how did you come up with this idea for a stream? Well, it was something I wanted to come do, so I figured if I'm going to come do it, why not bring you guys along with me? If I wasn't streaming it, I was going to do it anyway. So I see some requests in the chat. Guys, there are between Forest Lawn here and Forest Lawn in Glendale, there's like over 2,000 grave sites of people in the entertainment business, a lot of actors, a lot of musicians, and we can only see so many, and I want to get all of these that we have mapped out. I want to get them all in. So if we happen to hit one that was on your list that you're requesting, then we will, for sure. But we can't stray from the path, or we won't be able to get them all, the ones that we have on the list for today. Sorry, had the hiccups there.
I didn't get these down here.
It's kind of like out there. Here, let's see. Give us just a moment, guys, while we map out the next location. Some of these, they're, as much as you try to have them mapped out, they can be a little bit tricky to find. Because then the next one, the next one's down in the Mausoleum, so.
Yeah. Oh, there's a whole area up here, too.
This one's like off by its, let me turn on the, This one I swear is like out off of
I went to all the outlying ones.
Unless this one is also over in the
right where I'm at right now.
This one might be on the outer side. Okay, if it's in here, then it might be over on one of those, maybe. All right, give us just a minute, guys.
This is interesting when you don't do the. Oh, look! Do you have him on there?
Yes.
Oh, okay. You better have him on there.
Yeah. How could you not? Are you
I don't know. I didn't see him.
Steve is like getting all excited.
I found him.
You found him?
Yeah. Okay.
Is it
with
in
the rest
there?
of them.
Okay. All right, guys. Here we go. Yes, it's 3:23 here, so we need to leave this cemetery at an hour from now, or so. So we're gonna get as many of the ones as we can on our list right now in the next hour, and then we're gonna head over to Forest Lawn, Glendale. All right, let's do it. Hey, the beeping's not happening anymore
Because I'm not going fast yet.
Oh, is that when it starts?
Yes.
Over 1,000 watching now. Thank you guys so much for being here. So if you're just joining us and you're like, what in the world is going on? What's Cory up to today? Yes, we are in a cemetery. We are in Forest Lawn, Hollywood Hills, here in Burbank, California. And we're going around and paying tribute to Disney legends of the past. We know there are a bunch of people who are Disney legends, a bunch of people who contributed to the Walt Disney Company, but there are quite a few of them that are no longer with us, and some that many of you, unless you've done a lot of research and read a lot about it in the past, don't really know who these people are by name. And then when you hear what they were responsible for and you put a name to it, I think it's really cool. It's a really nice way to go back and revisit these people's lives, and I think by visiting them here at their grave sites and putting a name to their story really makes it real and helps to pay tribute to them. So we all up in there?
Yeah, but let me get these windows down just a little bit.
Okay. Man, this car sits so low.
It does.
I almost hit the curb every time I open the door.
Should lose some weight.
What? It's not my fault. All right, guys, here we go. There's quite a few in a small area, right?
Yeah. So this is obviously the first one.
Are we just walking straight up the hill here?
I think so.
Is there an entrance right there? Right there?
Nope. Maybe we should.
Do we need to drive around?
Maybe.
Steve has...
We'll look for a entrance because we've not been needing one.
Look at Steve. Navigator Steve.
Yep. Let's go.
We do?
Yeah.
All right, back to the clown mobile.
Dude, we could get like 6 more people back here to lay on top of the stuff in the back. Yeah, there's an entrance right there. Which makes more sense.
Yeah, over 1,000 here now. 1,038 people watching. You guys are fantastic. David Cantrell, thank you for the $5 super chat that says, "Hey Cory, happy Thursday. Thanks for the stream. Been great to listen while working." Thanks, I appreciate that. Ali with the $2 super chat says, "Please find Lucy and Desi for us." They are not in the cemetery, I don't believe. I believe they are in, I'm not going to remember the name of it, but it's a different one. Thank you so much for that $2 super chat. I really appreciate that. Alfred, take me to the entrance. Someone said. Yeah. I'm being quiet, guys. I'm putting the phone down because there's a service going on, and we're being respectful for the service going on back there 100%. Can you go down there and turn around?
Can we park over there?
Yeah. That way we're on the other side. Yeah. Or just, yeah. Turn around and come back up. All right, here we go. Park right in front of these guys.
Wherever you like, Mr. World.
Yeah, right here, Alfred.
Get you away from that curb. All right. How's that?
There we go.
Does that work for you, sir?
Yep. We're good. All right, here we go. All right, so after you, Steve, since you have the map, since you are our trusty guide, look at this view, guys. Look at this view up here. So beautiful. As we enter this court of mausoleums. Put your seatbelt on. I keep trying to answer my microwave. Hear that, Steve?
I did not.
Someone said put your seatbelt on. I keep trying to answer my microwave.
That would be you. Okay, we are going to the left.
How far down?
Past this, and then the left.
Yeah, it's really beautiful in here.
Wow, this is gorgeous.
Isn't it awesome? There's some really cool ones in here, guys.
Amazing.
Yeah, look at those mountains, guys. Look at how beautiful that is out there. So while we're on our way to this one really quick, we'll just do a non-Disney one because it's right here. An honorable mention, even though this person is not related to Disney, but nonetheless very impressive and very instrumental in you like that pun? Very instrumental in American music history, guys. Here is the gravesite of none other than Liberace. How awesome is that? Look at the piano on there. That's his signature with the piano. Isn't that awesome?
That's crazy. And is that his mom and dad?
I have no idea. I haven't done any research on Liberace. But yeah, this is his
I would assume that is his family.
I would assume so as well.
Wow.
Pretty cool. Really a legend, for sure. Not a Disney legend, but a legend. Musical genius.
We'd be remiss if we didn't stop and at least show that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Oops. And I hit the wrong button.
Entering the sanctuary of reflection. Wow, this is beautiful. Look at all the statues in here. It's so cool.
Yeah.
Look at that. This is the difference between the other cemeteries and this one. All of these statues are beautiful.
This is, I think it's rightfully so that it's beautiful and peaceful because this is their final resting spot. And this is, they can sleep in peace still.
Where? Steve just almost got attacked in the face by a bird.
Okay. It's right in here. Oh.
Wow, look at this. This is beautiful.
It is gorgeous.
Is this one?
Yep.
Does it look like it's for sure on this wall?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's either there or right here.
All right, I'll help. I'll help look.
It's nice of you.
Yeah, I'll assist you, Steve.
Oh, I can't see those up there.
I don't know.
Let me see if it tells it a little bit clearer.
If it's up there, it's going to be so small, it'll be hard to read.
Yeah, see, it's. Oh, wait a minute, hang on.
Is it not inside of here?
It might be the next one. Wait a minute. It just says it's right here. Oh, there's a wall out here. It might be over here. Oh, wow.
The blind leading the blind.
Where to begin?
Oh, man.
Hang on. That's as far as I can zoom in. So it's either right here on this edge,
Yeah?
or it's going to be right inside here.
Okay, I'll look here then, and you look over there. All right, guys. There's a couple really prominent spots here that we need to talk about and see, so we need to find them. I don't think this one is that hidden, actually. Good luck with this one. Yeah, I know. All right, give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna look at one thing that I had saved off and see if it can help me. One moment. Okay, it is out here. I'm about to. I found a picture that is pointing to where it is. Look, it's got to be right. Look.
Right there. The faces, two faces.
Oh, the faces are on it. It makes the words a lot smaller. And then, yeah, that's it. If you want to start finding that next one, which I know is right around like the corner, then I will introduce everyone over here to our next spot, which it was hard to see. I didn't notice because of the faces on it, guys. But here you go. Oh man, is it gonna? Am I gonna lag right here? Let's see. See if we can make the lag go away. There we go. All right, guys. Yeah, Steve helped us out a lot there. So who's familiar with Art Babbitt? Anybody? All right, so Babbitt began his career in Disney as an assistant animator. But his talent was spotted as he's soon promoted to animator. His first important work was The Drunken Mouse in the short film The Country Cousin in 1936, which won an Academy Award for the studio. At the Disney studio, Babbitt animated the Wicked Queen in Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. While he was working on Snow White, he met his first wife. And she was a dance model whose live-action performance was used as reference material for the animators for the role of Snow White. Which is pretty awesome. On the film Pinocchio, Babbitt animated the character Geppetto and became a directing animator. Of all of Disney's films, Pinocchio was a feature which Babbitt most admired and which he regarded as the finest achievement of the studio during the golden age of animation. Art Babbitt is credited for creating, guys, here you go. So out of all of that work, out of all of those things that Art Babbitt did, he is credited for creating the beloved Disney character Goofy. Pretty amazing, right? To stand here in front of Art Babbitt and think about that history, right? All of that animation history, and to be the creator of Goofy. Pretty amazing. And yeah, pretty awesome. When did he die? He passed away in 1992. Very cool. The creator of Goofy, Steve.
That's insane.
Isn't that awesome?
That is very insane. So according to this, which I don't agree with because I looked at the thing, it says Lucille Ball
Is here?
is right in here.
Oh, really?
But she's not. When I
Oh,
looked
she
it
got
up,
moved. She got moved.
did
She
get
used
moved.
to be here.
She's to Jamestown now.
Yes,
Okay.
she used to be here and she
So
was moved.
It's a much bigger stone
Yes,
now. Okay.
yes, she moved.
It does not look like that.
Did you find the other one?
I did.
Awesome. All right, Steve is one step ahead this time.
Well, that should be a lot of stuff ahead, but
This one I'm excited for because
this is incredible.
when we're talking about Disney and Walt and the history of Walt and the history of animation, where's it at?
It's over that way, but do you want to go ahead down here and hit this one first before? Well,
What was that one? The next one on the list?
it's that one.
Which one?
Because we're here, it's right there.
Let's
These.
see. Yeah, we can hit that
Okay.
one real quick. It's right there. Or wait, around the corner?
Yeah, it's over there.
Okay, we'll go hit these ones real quick, guys.
Just because they're right here. Oh, wow, he's in here too.
I couldn't see it.
Michael Clark Duncan.
Yeah, I know where that is. It's right around the
next
corner
door.
here. Yeah. You're ruining the surprises, Steve.
Well, that's not, I mean,
It was-
he's not on the list. It's through there.
Because it's one of these larger ones.
It's like straight ahead as soon as we get around this corner.
Yeah, it is beautiful out here, isn't it, guys? Really, really beautiful. Wow, look at this look at these mountains. I see that. Look at these mountains. And we'll go do that other one that you just mentioned. It's in like inside of one of these right here. Look at this view. How beautiful is that?
Didn't mean to throw a wrench in your plans. I was just
No, yeah,
instead of us going back and forth.
no, this is perfect. And then we can jump back over. All right, guys. So not necessarily this person's legacy and their history does not necessarily kind of start with Disney.
No.
But you could say it ended with
But
Disney.
it definitely ended with Disney.
And now has a huge impact on the history and everything going forward for the Disney Company, guys. And really needs no introduction. Sharing a gravesite here with her mother is Carrie Fisher. Carrie Fisher and Debbie Reynolds. And it's not, again, no introduction needed if you don't know who Carrie Fisher is. Star Wars legend, guys. Carrie Fisher is and forever will be Princess Leia. A little bit about them, though. Mother and daughter, Debbie Reynolds and Carrie Fisher, were two of Hollywood's most beloved actresses. Debbie starred in Singing in the Rain, and Carrie will forever be remembered as Princess Leia. The really interesting thing, again, about just the deaths as well, Carrie had a heart attack on a plane, I believe, back this direction from London, and passed away. And her mom, Debbie Reynolds, died the day after. So you can see December 27th and December 28th of the same year. Interesting. And yeah, Carrie Fisher, guys, a beautiful gravesite here too. Check out the statue above. And again, from further back, when you can see over, like when you're back further up on the hill over there and you're looking down over this area and you see this beautiful scenery in the background, it is just an amazing location here for a gravesite. But yeah, guys, Carrie Fisher. I know there's so many Star Wars fans that are connected to Disney fans as well, and very sadly missed. And what a legacy as well. All right, another honorable mention, just because they're close by, and just a brilliant actor and someone who since we're so close, I felt that we should definitely stop by and remember Mr. Michael Clark Duncan. If many of you may not know the name, but if you do know the name, you probably know it for what I know it for, and that was his amazing performance in The Green Mile with Tom Hanks. Michael Clark Duncan, an amazing actor. And again, another one that just died way too soon. Born in '57, he passed away in 2012. And what an amazing actor! Just incredible. If you've never seen The Green Mile, I 100% recommend you need to go over and check that out. Tom Hanks was amazing in that as well. But the chemistry between him and Michael was just awesome. He also did Kung Fu Panda.
He was also in a lot of. He was in some of 3.5 Men or Two and a Half Men. Sorry, not 3.5 Men.
Yeah, really cool. But I just wanted to stop by again, not necessarily Disney related, but wanted to stop by just because I knew it was close by here. There's one other one that's right around the corner here too.
Let's do it. Yep. There's nothing on there.
Are we ahead of schedule?
We're ahead of schedule.
Are you
There's
sure?
Nothing else on my list.
Well, there's a lot on the list here.
Well, not on this list, the map. So there's nothing else here.
Here, there's one that. Can I look at your map?
Yeah.
It is right. So where are we at?
Right here.
So I think it's right. No,
Oops. Shoot.
you spun it around. I want to see it the way it was.
Oh, okay. I hit the button. Is the reason why.
Here's zoom out. Let me see here. So it's right there.
Oh,
so,
we're way in the back then.
No, it's right around. So this is where we are right here.
Yep.
So it's around on that corner over there on our way out.
Okay, we got more to hit before then.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. That one's in here. There's one more that's in here.
Is this one on my map? Probably not.
So do we need to hit that one, or can we hit the one around the corner here first?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't
Let's
matter?
hit the one around the corner first.
Okay.
Yeah, then it'll be a straight shot to the other one.
Oh, no, we can't really if
Yeah,
you
let's go
go
this
around
way.
the corner.
Let's go this way.
We don't even need to go over to that one. It was just a...
Let's do it while we're here. It's on the way. We still got about 45 minutes here before we need to leave. Okay.
Oh, was this the one you found?
No, it's just the one. No. The other one's over there.
No, it's outside.
Oh.
And around the corner. Because we need to leave here in like 45 minutes. So yeah, we do need to get a move on.
Okay. You want to tell everybody who it was, or you can still try to get them? We still got time. We can.
If it's on the way walking by, then we will.
Oh, wow.
We need to go up and around.
Oh, right here. It's in the job.
Yeah, but that's way out there.
But right here is the other one I'm looking for.
I thought it was up here.
No.
Oh, the one that you found?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was totally wrong.
Is this the one you were talking about? Because this is what you pointed on the map.
It's outside there.
Okay. The one we need to go is right up here in that corner right there.
Okay. Let's do it. Where are we? We are in Forest Lawn, Hollywood Hills. So I had put a lot of stuff on the list, guys. The majority of them, again, were Disney related, and then there were some that were not, but were notable enough to where if we had time to stop by, but we may not have time to stop by as many of them.
Okay, it's right inside here. Is there a room on the other side?
Are you looking at the map? Because I think you got turned around.
Nope, all right.
Oh, there's a room? Oh.
According to this, we should be over here.
I'm looking too.
That's good. Appreciate that. As you should.
It's a little small one.
That's unfortunate too, because he's not a little small person.
I thought this was the one you found.
It is. I mean, he's not a small.
But
man.
you've already seen it on the wall?
No. That's what I'm looking for right now. If I knew where it was at, I'd be pointing to it for you.
That's what I thought.
Look at this guy watching, trying to find it.
Let me see it on the... Oh, you found it? There we go. All right, guys. So like I said, when it comes to Disney history and Walt history and back to the beginning, you can't leave out Ub Iwerks, guys. In the chat, let me know how many of you are familiar with... If you are into Disney history at all and the early days of Walt Disney history, then you know who Ub is. Ub was vitally important to the beginning of everything. Just a little bit about Ub. Iwerks was considered by many to be Walt Disney's oldest friend and spent most of his career with Disney. The two met in 1919 while working while working at the art studio in Kansas. It was in Kansas City. Eventually started their own commercial art business together. Disney and Iwerks then found work as illustrators for the Kansas City Slide Paper Company, which was later the Kansas City Film and Ad Company. While working for the Kansas City Film Ad Company, Disney decided to take up work in animation, and Iwerks soon joined him. He was responsible for the distinctive style of the earliest Disney animated cartoons and was also responsible for designing Mickey Mouse. In 1922, when Disney began his Laugh-O-Gram studio series, Iwerks joined him as chief animator. The studio went bankrupt, however, in 1923. Iwerks followed Disney's move to Los Angeles to work on the new series of cartoons known as the Alice Comedies, which had live action mixed with animation. After the end of the series, Disney asked iWorks to design a character that then became Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. Guys,
About what you just said.
yeah, it's pretty amazing, right? This man designed Oswald. The first cartoon Oswald started animated entirely by iWorks. Following the first cartoon, Oswald was redesigned on the insistence of Oswald's owner and distributor of the cartoons, Universal Pictures. The production company at that time, Winker Pictures, gave additional input on the character's design. In spring 1928, if you guys know this story, it gets a little bit crazy. In spring of 1928, Disney was removed from the Oswald series, and much of his staff was hired away to Winker Pictures. He promised he would never again work with a character he did not own. Disney asked iWorks, who stayed on, to start drawing up a new character ideas. iWorks tried sketching of frogs, dogs, and cats, but none of these appealed to Disney. A female cow that was drawn up but rejected was later used as Clarabelle the cow, which is pretty cool. iWorks eventually got inspired from an old drawing. In 1925, Hugh Herman drew some sketches of mice around a photograph of Walt Disney. Then, on a train ride back from his failed business meeting, Walt Disney came up with the original sketch for the character that was eventually called Mickey Mouse. After Disney took the sketch to iWorks, in turn, he drew the more clean-cut and refined version of Mickey. The one that he followed was the original sketch from Walt. Ub almost single-handedly drew many of the first Mickey Mouse cartoons, including Crazy Plane, Steamboat Willie, and many others. He's renowned for his incredible speed. Later in life, made advancements in special visual effects, including matte effects used to combine live-action animation, such as in Mary Poppins. So much, guys. So much here to take in. Ub is Walt came up with the concept for Mickey, and Ub is the one who refined Mickey to the Mickey you see in those early films. And Ub was the animator, almost single-handedly the animator for the most classic and iconic Mickey Mouse films ever. Steamboat Willie, Crazy Plane. I mean, it's just, there's a lot there to an amazing piece of Disney history right here in this little mausoleum, Ub iWorks, 1901 to 1971. Pretty awesome, guys. I hope you see the importance of his career and his position in the Walt Disney Company and making all of that happen. It's just truly amazing. It really, really is.
So if you want to see, I don't know which one you're talking about, but it's on the outside. You see.
Let's probably, let me see. I'm just glancing back here. Based on timing, I would say let's go ahead and skip that and just go right here.
Next one on your list?
Well, skip all of those.
Oh, okay.
And just go down to here.
Which one? I saw
that one.
I know where that's at. Okay.
Really cool, guys. Yeah, so again, just like I've said with all of these, service still going on. Just like I said with all of these, if you have not read up on the history of Ub, go do so. Go read up, learn about Ub, learn about his history with the company. Can you hit the locks? And go check him out, because it is a huge piece of the early days of the Walt Disney Company. And Walt, when you think about it, Walt surrounded himself with these people that can make things happen. And Walt was the person who inspired it all. But it wasn't without the hard work of these animators that he was able to make all of that come to life. Pretty amazing. Yeah. Thank you so much, Amy Tompkins. Hi, Cory. Not only is it Thursday stream day, but it's Paul, Mr. Tompkins' birthday. Although in the UK, he only has a few minutes of his birthday left. Well, happy birthday to Paul, Mr. Tompkins. I hope you have a fantastic, I hope you had a fantastic birthday there in the UK. It's still your birthday here in the US. Or either, yeah, right? We're behind?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's still your birthday here. So happy birthday. Thank you so much for that super chat, Amy. I really appreciate that.
Stop right on the road.
Oh yeah, Walt Before Mickey. That's on Netflix, isn't it? That is it is a great show, or a great movie, I guess. The guy from Napoleon Dynamite plays Roy.
Oh, jeez.
He does a great job, though.
I don't know. I'm not a fan.
So you know where that one is?
What?
The one that I...
Yeah. Right next to the other one you said not to go to.
No, there is no smell of smoke here at all.
No, there's no evidence of it at all.
Hello, thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. I appreciate that so much. Look at these trees. It's beautiful back here.
Your road on the left. It's right where the road on the right is.
Where's it at?
Up here.
It's not near that
It's on the other
service.
side of the road, so I'm hoping not. There should be a road going off to the left here.
There's a lot of services going on in here all at one
Which
time.
is right here.
Yeah, this place is huge, guys. But if you think this is huge, wait till you see the next one. The next one's insane in Glendale.
Right here. Let me zoom in and see if I can do my magic to figure out which one it is. How many millions that are here.
Janice. Janice, you didn't miss, I mean, you've missed a lot of sites so far, but there's still so many more, so you can jump in anytime. Just right in the corner. How far down? All right, guys, our next stop brings us to right here on the corner. Oh, come on. There we go. John F. Jack Hanna, known as Jack Hanna. And I know when I say Jack Hanna, you're like, wait a minute, Jack Hanna passed away? I didn't know that. Not that Jack Hanna, not the one that, not the animal guy, but a very, very different Jack Hanna. In 1933, during the Great Depression, Hanna dropped off his portfolio at Walt Disney Studios and soon afterwards was hired as an in-between and cleanup artist working on Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, and Silly Symphony cartoons. Hanna's career as an animator commenced with the short Modern Inventions, released in May 29th of 1937. After 13 films in that capacity, he was assigned to the story department, writing cartoon short continuities, beginning with Donald's Nephews. He received writing credits on 21 Disney cartoon shorts. In 1942, he collaborated with Carl Banks on the first two comic books Barks worked on, Pluto Saves the Ship and Donald Duck Finds Pirate Gold. Hanna, in subsequent years, did a handful of other Donald Duck comic book stories, but unlike Barks, he stayed at the studio and eventually was given the chance to be director. The short Donald's Off Day, released in December 8th of 1944, was the first of 94 films that he would direct. These included most of the shorts featuring Donald Duck in the post-war era, along with all starring Chip and Dale and Humphrey the Bear. He also directed some shorts starring Goofy, Mickey Mouse, Pluto, and some minor Disney characters. Hanna was honored as a Disney legend in 1992. Jack Hanna is often credited with developing, if not creating, the personality of the animated version of Donald Duck. Pretty awesome. A name that I, to be completely honest, was not very familiar with. And then when I did a little research and learned about it, I'm like, man, this is I guess if you were going to name a Disney animator the Donald Duck animator, that would be Jack Hanna. Pretty awesome. Really, really cool.
His wife lays there.
Oh, wife just above him here. Winifred Hanna. Pretty cool.
Oh wow, she died a month after he did.
It happens often like that. Very cool. Disney legend Jack Hanna.
So the other ones are right back here at that one. We'll skip them too.
Yeah, we'll just skip those because of timing. Back to the clown car.
All right, we have, I think, one more?
Two more.
Two more here?
Yeah.
There's another famous one right next to the next one we're going. Like, right next to it.
Okay.
Not Disney related, though. Okay.
Sean says he directed 94 films and then he passed away in 94.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
It's really interesting.
Sam Rogers?
Yeah.
What's up, Sean?
We're gonna just do like a U-turn.
This guy coming up.
This thing's like a golf cart. It should just swing right around, no problem.
But it doesn't. That's as far as I can hold it.
So I'm gonna give you guys a little some of the other people that I had on the list that were non-Disney related if we happen to have the time to be over there. But we're not going to be able to make it over to that side and still make it to the other cemetery. And that is Fast and the Furious star Paul Walker is buried in here, not far from Mr. John Ritter, who was a huge fan of John Ritter. And also, I've said a million times that one in my top 5 favorite movies is Apollo 13.
Yep.
And a lot of people know this guy from Twister. Any guesses in the stream?
Or Titanic.
Yes, Titanic. I forgot. One of the highest grossing films of all time. He was in Titanic as well. And so he's over there near Paul Walker and some of the others, but we just don't have time to make it over there and still make it over to Glendale.
2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it's going to be it is going to be the second tree from here.
Adam got it. Bill Paxton.
Okay.
Which one is this? Okay. Wow, look at this view. I know. Some amazing views in here, guys. But one that I want to point out really quick right here as we look across the road, you're seeing a portion. So everything, all these the yellower color buildings, those buildings, that is all Walt Disney Studios. And right across the street here is, this is the newer building, but there's the lower building right there, is the hospital where Walt Disney passed away, which is right next door to the studios. His hospital room had a window that actually overlooked the studios, and that is where Walt passed away, and that is a portion of Walt Disney Studios right there in the distance. All right, where are we at? How far down? That one?
That's right there.
That one, okay.
To the right of it, towards the back.
The right of it towards the back? You mean like right over here?
Yes.
Okay.
On the back side of the tree.
I'm trying to get my list out real quick. Alright guys, we're trying to find another spot right in here. It's got to be close. There we go. Oh, it actually says right. I'm gonna clean off his tombstone here a bit because it's a little bit dirty, so you can see everything. Deserves to be seen. Yes, this is the first one that I've actually seen where there is a Disney legend engraved on his tombstone, which is pretty awesome. All right, guys, Buddy Baker. I hope some of you hear Buddy Baker and you right away know exactly who Buddy Baker is, but a little bit of the history. Buddy started with Disney. When George Burns asked him to compose the music for Disney's television show Davy Crockett and the River Pirates, Buddy would remain with the Walt Disney Studios for close to 3 decades. There is so much history about Buddy. He was soon named musical director for the new series called The Mickey Mouse Club. The show was produced 5 days a week for 4 years, but he was required to write and teach his group new material on almost a daily basis. He made his first foray into scoring live-action feature films in the 1960s. Toby Tyler, in the films with 1960s Toby Tyler, going on to score over 50 features in all. And in 1972, he earned an Academy Award nominations for his work on Napoleon and Samantha, but he also scored over 150 Disney television features, as well as the Disney Parade Arena show. As the chief composer and musical director of Disney's design branch, WED Enterprises, he authored much of the music for Disneyland, Walt Disney World, and Epcot Center. Buddy Baker arranged and conducted most of the Winnie the Pooh musical featurettes. He also conducted the music for the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh theme park attraction worldwide at the age of 81 in 1999. The eerie music played throughout the Haunted Mansion, guys. Grimming Ghosts was another work by Baker, as was the infectious theme to Walt Disney World, If You Had Wings. Baker arranged the medley of French classical music that accompanies the film Impressions de France at Epcot Center. The music to Tokyo Disney Sea theme park attraction Journey to the Center of the Earth, which opened in 2001, was also composed by Baker. Guys, not only, this is one of those ones that spans a couple of those categories, not only a huge part of composing music for animated films, full featured films, but also for composing music that we hear all the time in the parks. Much of the music that you hear as you go through Disneyland. And guys, the theme song within the Haunted Mansion, which we have all heard many times. Next time you're on the Haunted Mansion and you're riding through there, think back to Buddy Baker and thank Buddy Baker for composing that music for everything else he did for Disney. So awesome. Buddy Baker, and we cleaned off his tombstone for him. Pretty cool.
So over there by that tree in the far distance there.
Is the other one?
No, Bob Barker.
Bob Barker, but it doesn't have an end date on it because Bob Barker's still alive. Did you know that?
Barker.
Yeah, it's there and it has his birth date on it, but no death date. Yeah.
I didn't think he had passed, but
No, he had not passed, and I actually saw that when I was doing some research. I said, Bob Barker, wait a minute. I've been past his house, and I know that he's still alive, and
he just knows where he's going to be.
He knows where he's going to be, and he's already got a headstone there, but it just has his birth date on it.
That's kind of crazy. Got one more here.
Yep. All right, guys. I hope you're enjoying coming along and paying our respects to these Disney legends. I sometimes will freak out the girls. I don't even have to sing the song. I'll just go up behind them and I'll be like, I'll just look at them with like really big eyes, and I'll go. Dun 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 dun.
Are the girls not fans?
They're not fans of that. It scares them every time they do it.
Wow.
I just hum the theme of
And you think
Grim Grinning Ghosts, and they just freak out.
all right, the other one is right over here. Just deal with the beep for 30 seconds.
Ugh.
It's okay, we're stop right here.
Thank you so much, Deborah. I'm so happy that you're enjoying it and having a good time.
Okay, we're good.
Where is there a service?
No.
Okay.
Is
It's right down in here.
right where that tent is.
Oh yeah, so the tent's blocking the view of the studios there. All right, guys, our last stop today here in Forest Lawn's Hollywood Hills before we head over to Forest Lawn in Glendale is from a Disney historical standpoint. You go back as far as you possibly can to Walt, and I think this is probably the most influential piece directly connected to Walt himself. I've been here multiple times too. Yeah.
So it says, actually it shows it right underneath.
I just don't remember how far in. That one's really dirty.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to clean him off a bit. Guys, of course, we had to make a stop off to pay tribute to none other than Roy O. Disney. 1893 to 1971. Man, and a really cool looking tombstone too. Isn't it really classy?
It is.
Even like the font and everything's like a little bit different, and I love the D at the top here too. It's cool. It's very Disney, isn't it? So cool. All right, guys. If you don't know who Roy is, then then you probably haven't been watching. Roy, very, very influential. I guess you couldn't even really say. It's not even. I don't know. How do you talk about Roy? You talk about Roy almost in the same way that you talk about Walt.
A lot of people think he is responsible for Disney World.
Well, he's
everything happening.
He's absolutely responsible for. So many people know that Walt was the visionary, right? Walt was the creative one. He's the one that came up with the ideas, which oftentimes seem like the impossible ideas. And then he would look at Roy. Man, look at those deer. They're beautiful.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry, squirrel, but deer. Check them out. Look at that buck out there. How beautiful.
He's hurt.
He is limping a little, isn't he? Sorry, Roy. I got all right. Got distracted by the deer. But you know, Walt would come up with these things that many people would say, which many people would say are like impossible feats. And then he would look to Roy to find the financing and to make it happen. And Roy, for some reason, somehow, always made it happen. He could always figure out a way to make the dreams that Walt dreamed up come true. So Roy was Walt's oldest brother. Believing in the vision of his younger brother from the start, Roy became Walt's partner and business manager, helping to grow the company into what it is today. He was instrumental in securing funds for several of Walt's more ambitious endeavors, including the first animated feature film, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, in 1937, and Disneyland, which opened in 1955. After Walt's death in 1966, Roy postponed his retirement to oversee construction of what was then known as Disney World. He later renamed it Walt Disney World as a tribute to his brother. Roy became president of the Walt Disney Productions in December 15th of 1966 until 1968. Roy died December 20th of 1971, just 2 months after the grand opening of Walt Disney World in Florida, which is, you know, it's so crazy to think about that, to think about everything that he did with his brother, everything he did to make all of what we enjoy today in the parks come true, but that he saw through Walt Disney World. You look back at all those videos of Walt Disney World meant so much, or Disney World meant so much to Walt. Everything about it. It was so ambitious. It was so gigantic. It's on a totally different level than Disneyland. And for Roy to dedicate the rest of his life to making sure that Walt's dream came true and that Walt Disney World became a reality, and then to pass away just a couple months after, I really highly recommend next time you're in the Magic Kingdom in Walt Disney World, go into Town Square there, pay a visit to Walt's statue alongside of Minnie right there in Town Square, and pay your respects to Roy, and read the dedication there of the Magic Kingdom, and just think back to how much Roy was such a big part of it. We would not have Walt Disney World today if it wasn't for Roy. Disneyland, Walt was here to see it through, but if it wasn't for Roy, we would not have Walt Disney World. It would not exist today. So really awesome, and what an awesome spot here too. So Roy is buried right here. I'm gonna kind of look from his gravesite as you look out right now. There's a lot of foliage out, but I was here when these trees didn't have as much on them. But when you look straight through these trees right here, that is Walt Disney Studios right there. So really cool that Roy is sitting right here on this hill, facing the studios that he and his brother created, over this beautiful church as well. It's so awesome. Really cool. And that is our last stop here, guys, in Forest Lawn, Hollywood Hills, before we make our way over to Glendale. So cool, isn't it, Steve? Isn't it really neat?
You got to think about what we just are witnessing right now.
It's Roy.
That man is responsible for everything that we get to enjoy.
Absolutely.
Well,
He had to see it through.
Well, you can have all the ideas in the world, but if that man didn't get creative with the financials, we wouldn't have it.
Yeah.
Or the movies.
Any of it.
Any of it.
That's the problem with a lot of people like that, is there are a lot of people who are very creative and have amazing ideas, but...
And you got to think about the time, too.
Oh, yeah.
The time back then, banks weren't just giving out money to everybody. Okay. I'm going to take the mask off. Relax for a minute.
Let me think here really quick.
What?
Can you spin around in a circle and just go up to the top of that hill?
Yeah.
Because we got a couple minutes. We don't have time to go over to those other grave sites, but if we go up to the top of this hill, there's a view, if I remember correctly, that's pretty amazing. Do you guys have to wear the masks outside like that? I don't think that we do.
A lot of people are not.
A lot of people aren't out here. I've gotten so used to wearing it around now.
Yeah.
It's like I just wear it.
We don't take any chances.
Why is Walt not with Roy? Well, it's a good question. They were buried there was a significant time span between their deaths, and I really don't know the history between how Walt got the gravesite that he's at. Go right up in there, but it's pretty awesome. We'll be seeing that here shortly as we make our way over to Walt's gravesite. But I wanted to bring you guys up here because when I was out here alone, I came up here and just sat up here because this view was so amazing. Go up here, yeah. And just look at the mountains. Well, we'll get out here and check it out, and look over there. It's so
As
cool.
far as I can go.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
Just keep going up here, just to right here.
Restricted area, keep out.
All right, guys. So a couple things just to look at up here, just from a.
Holy cow.
Isn't that awesome? So again, at this point up here, looking out over the mountains, look out here into this valley. But what I really wanted to show you guys and bring you up here for is to show you this. like I said, we're kind of right here on the edge of all of the studios. Walt Disney Studios on the other side of the trees over there. But what I want to show you right here is the enormous lot of Warner Brothers Studios. It is huge, and I'm going to try and zoom in here. There's right in the center of the screen, that is the water tower on Warner Brothers Studios. And when you look over here, all of these buildings, the ones with the rounded roofs, those are all sound stages. That big tall one that you see right there in the middle, one of the largest sound stages in the world. And I think the largest one here in Burbank. Really cool. So many TV shows, like we were talking about earlier, have been filmed over here. Again, from Full House to Friends to Big Bang Theory in modern times, and TV shows like Ellen DeGeneres filmed right over there in Warner Brothers Studios. So pretty cool that this cemetery sits here, and there's so many people here, guys. Like, we just scratched the surface with focusing on Disney legends, but there are literally thousands of people here that are responsible for the golden age of Hollywood. People that were in movies, westerns, old stuff back in the 30s and 40s that actually created those films on these lots and are now here in the cemetery that overlooks those studios where those movies were made, which is, I just find really awesome. Like, that they're tucked here in this valley. They made the movies. They became famous here in this town, and then this is where they remain, kind of as a staple or a marker in time, I guess you could say, of what they did and their accomplishments here. It's pretty awesome to come up here and check this out. Okay, what time are we looking at, Steve?
It's 4:21.
Oh,
17 minutes away from over there.
All right, go ahead and go up to the other side. A lot of people are asking. It would just go up there really quick.
Which one? The one where we passed it earlier?
The one that's up in the corner where we haven't gone yet.
The one where the names we mentioned at Skip?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's grab it.
Yes, this is in Burbank. All right, we got a couple minutes, guys. We're just gonna have to do this fast though, because I want to make sure that we have plenty of time to make it over to the other side.
Let's get these up so we see what's at. Is that one back there? Okay, so
1,131 people. Thank you so much for being here. Pete McDevitt with a $5 super chat, helping to cover the cost of Steve's travel toaster. Thank you so much, Pete. We really appreciate you.
We haven't been anywhere long enough to get a toaster yet.
Thank you for that $5 super chat, Pete. We appreciate you. You know where we're going? Yeah. Go to back there, but go to like the far side of it, right over there. Yeah. Thank you, Kristen. Thanks, everyone. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. I know it's different, and I hope you find it interesting.
Anytime you do a stream like this that is outside of your norm, it's always a risky move. But the one thing I enjoy about you is you stay true to who you are and what you believe in and what you like to do. And, you know, you don't care about if you're going to have 5,000 people watching it, but you're going to bring it to those people that enjoy it a lot.
Yeah.
Something that they normally may never get to see.
I appreciate that. And I do that, guys. Like, I try to, you know, there's a tendency in, I think, any community when it comes to like YouTube and social media to make decisions on what you do, the content you put out based on what's going to get the most amount of views. And like I told Steve a while ago, I like to pick what I do based on what I'm going to enjoy doing the most, because I know that it's going to come through. And those of you who join, if it's not your thing, it's not your thing. But if it is, you're going to enjoy it more knowing that I'm enjoying it and I'm having a great time doing something that I find very interesting. So I know it's not the same as if I'm riding rides at Magic Kingdom and it's not going to appeal to everyone, but I'm so happy that many of you enjoy it, and that means a lot to me. Cory's mom's here. Welcome, Mom.
Cory's mom. Hi, Mom. I'm taking very good care of your boy, I promise. Can you sit in the back corner?
Yeah. I am gonna eat so much food tonight.
Me too. We're going someplace amazing.
And I know this is one of those ones, guys, one of those streams too, where you don't really know what's gonna happen from a signal standpoint. Like I come out here completely blind, not knowing what was gonna happen. Is this the side, or is that side over there? The other side.
You are correct.
You don't know what's going on with the signal, so it's a little bit risky, but we're gonna do the. Hopefully up here the signal clears up a bit. It looks like it's trying to leave.
You want the far corner?
I think.
According to what you're showing me.
Is it up a little further? Right here. I thought it was.
Right here.
Part of me thought it was right here.
It's right here.
Is it the next one? Okay.
We can go stop right here.
Okay. All right, guys, we're gonna have to hit a few in here really quick. These are not Disney related, but ones that you guys are asking for. So we're gonna stop in here real quick. But we're gonna have to hurry up to make our way over to Forest Lawn in Glendale. All right, let's go.
So it's not here.
Steve, look at that.
Yeah.
You ever wondered, guys, how deep burial plot is? There you go. All right, guys. Many of you in the stream asked for it. I hope the signal's good up here. Let me know, how's the signal right now? Can you guys hear us all right? It's really getting low.
Grab it real quick.
Are we lagging, guys? All right, guys, I don't know if we're lagging or not. But here is the gravesite of none other than Fast and the Furious star Paul Walker. You know, another one of those ones we were talking about that had a very untimely death. Paul killed at a very young age in a car accident. Ironically, being the Fast and the Furious star that he was, and it was really sad. It really was when the news broke that Paul had passed away. But there you go. There's the marker just to see it a little bit closer. But yes. The final resting place of Paul Walker. Again, it's so beautiful the way these are set kind of on these hills. Looking at, I mean, look at this view out here. So beautiful. All right, let's continue.
Okay.
Let's continue on over here. Did you?
Basically, that's. Walk it.
Yeah, there's just like.
There's another one on the way out.
There's two like right over here, right?
Yep. Well, yeah. You get this pulled back up.
All right, guys, we're gonna kind of hit this kind of. There's one that sits like right over on the side over here or something.
It's left. Wait a minute.
Already or no?
No, not yet. Sorry.
It's down a little further.
They're all the way at the other end. Almost. So just go straight out.
Zippity Doodah, good to see you.
Patrick. So it's this is the big one.
Keep going.
Keep going. Keep going. It's a long way, I told you.
Well, driving around probably wouldn't have saved much time, you know.
Go through there. All the way through the next one.
How shiny that one is. No, wait, on the other.
Corner to the right.
Look at that.
Actually, it might be that one down there.
Oh, which one? There's two.
Yeah, this is the first one right here.
Is it sitting down here?
Yeah. Yeah, it's on here, but it's in the other one. Oh, Stan Laurel's right here.
Right here.
Yep, there's Stan Laurel.
Master of Comedy, Stan Laurel. Passed away in 1965.
Wow.
Okay, where was the other?
Down there.
We're gonna have to hurry it up.
And right around, wrap the corner to the left.
Over here?
Yeah. Just on the inside to the right, I think it is.
Is the other one nearby?
It's like right in here.
On the right?
It looked like it was on the right.
Who am I looking for?
Over here.
Sorry guys. Walking in a circle here. There we go. This was another one, guys, that I thought was very sad the day that I heard it, because I had a lot of respect for this guy. Died in 2003. Actually, ill, passed away later that day. But a very acclaimed actor with a lot of history in Hollywood, but hilarious and what seemed to be a super nice guy.
The other one is back. We did pass it.
All right, let's make our way back to the car just so we don't miss our other stuff.
The other two are on the way.
Sorry guys, I know we're rushing these ones, but it really didn't have time to come back here.
Okay. Is that Laura right there? Okay, he's up here.
Look at how beautiful this is, looking out there.
Oh, wait. Right there.
Watch your
Neck.
step.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to put my hand in front of your camera. Actually, I did, or I wouldn't have done it. Up the next level.
Look at this amazing mural.
Should be in the front corner of the next one.
That's incredible. That mural is absolutely incredible. With the mountains in the background. Where are we at?
Right in here.
On this side or that side?
It's like as close in here as you can get. Is that it in there?
I can look in there. Hold on. No.
Clear it up again. There's the circle. Maybe the first one in the corner. There's the 1, 2. Yeah. Either here, one of these. Is that him?
No. Just something I thought looked interesting. We were looking for one more, guys. If we don't see it here quickly, we're gonna have to head out so we're not late. Can't find it? Huh? Where's the marker dropped at?
It's right here on this wall.
I'll go down this way a little further. You go down that way a little further. It's definitely not as old as the others.
No. According to this, if you look real quick, the mural's up there. You get that, a little grass. That's fine. It's literally. But the rest of them have been off a bit too, so.
Could be on the other side, right over here somewhere.
Yeah.
What's that?
Hang on.
You got it turned around? Let me see.
So if you look in here, Stan Laurel's right there, where we just were on that wall. He's right up there.
Here, turn this.
Stan's right there.
Wait a minute.
Stan's right here. He's supposed to be right there.
That's the mural?
Let's see, look here. No, the mural's way up here.
Yeah, I see that.
See this?
Stan is on that wall.
Yeah, which we just went to.
Okay.
He's right here.
No, he's up there quite a bit. Where's Stan's wall? Oh, Stan's wall's right there.
Right there. So there's Stan's
and then
wall.
here's the
Here's
sidewalk.
the sidewalk we're on. He should
you
be
go
up
up the stairs.
in that corner up there, where we started.
You go up the stairs right here. Here's the divider, the planter.
He should be right here.
Right in one of these.
Yeah.
Here.
So they must be in a little farther.
We probably, here it is, right here in front of us. They all start to look alike, guys. This was another one we were talking about earlier. One of my favorite movies of all time, Apollo 13. And that was only a fraction of this man's amazing career. Bill Paxton. Many of you probably know him from Twister, from, like we were talking about earlier, the Titanic. Titanic, one of the highest grossing films of all time. Bill was in that. Another one of those actors that I don't think got as much credit as he deserved. I really loved him a lot, and I really love Apollo 13. The whole cast for that movie I thought was perfect, and Bill played a very vital role in that movie. So really great to be able to find it and stop by and pay our respects to Bill Paxton. All right, now we have to hit it. What's that? I'm so turned around because I think we're over here, Steve.
You're wrong. We're over here.
Well, that's what I just pointed. Yes, Weird Science. I completely even forgot about Weird Science. What a great movie.
Came in that way.
Tombstone, True Lies. Yeah, you can. It goes on and on. Are you using an app to find these? So actually, there's a couple of people that I found that have taken Google Maps and actually plotted some spots on the Google map. The problem is they're not perfect. So it's kind of in the general area, but then it's up to you to find them. A couple of them have been pretty off.
Right here is color.
Yeah, they put a fake thing up.
Yep.
For some kind of...
They're still alive too.
Yeah, they bought it to do some magic trick.
Oh, it's there. Okay, we're right on time. By the way.
Look how beautiful. Wow. It's so awesome.
I'm just glad I can experience this with somebody who actually respects it.
Titanic, Aliens, and Terminator, all Bill Paxton movies.
I'm not gonna lie, the guy was a good actor. I was not a fan of the way he delivered his lines all the time.
See, I like that. I
He
liked
sounded
his
forced.
style. I liked his style.
Like Twister, I thought was terribly delivered, but he did a very good job with all the other parts except for delivering the words. But he was, everybody has their own style, and you definitely knew when Bill Paxton was in or when you were watching a Bill Paxton movie.
Yeah. Time has come, Steve.
For the last.
The time has come to get into the Clownmobile.
The tiny little car.
To get to the DeLorean. Oh man. All right, guys, hang in there. Let me get all strapped in to the time machine. 19 minutes. We can do this.
There, right on time.
Yep.
A minute earlier than we said we needed to be. So,
oh, is someone asking how Bill Paxton died? Bill Paxton was having heart surgery and passed away from complications from heart surgery. A routine heart surgery. It wasn't. I mean, I guess any surgery is dangerous, especially heart surgery. But it was one that I think has the Thank you so much to Henry. Thank you, Henry, for the... And Alex with a $5 super chat says, I agree with Steve. Here's another gallon of gas. I don't know what she was agreeing with, but...
Bill Paxton didn't deliver his words always the best, but he was still a phenomenal actor. He had one of those voices you instantly recognized. I feel like I should have one of those little hats that that people wear, you know, when they want to drive people. Create a movie called Driving Mr. World.
Driving Mr. World. Alright guys, I know we probably got a little lag up there on the top of the hill. If we did, make sure to hit that refresh button. Let everyone know in the chat we're back. Why are we in California? We're just here to hang out. Steve and I came out, so really, long story short, Steve and I booked a trip out here for mid-October months ago in hopes that Disneyland would be back open by that time.
Actually, it was before everything happened is when I had mine booked originally.
And yeah, I booked my airline tickets like when everything was dirt cheap, when you could like fly to, you know, Brazil for $15 or something. It was like ridiculous. And so that's when I had booked my flight out, and I booked it for mid-October, hoping that by mid-October Disneyland would be back open. We'd be able to come out here and enjoy Disneyland. Unfortunately, that did not happen, but fortunately, that's caused us to kind of rethink the trip and turn it into a different kind of trip. So instead of a Disneyland trip, we're doing everything outside of Disney. We're doing like this tonight, even if we didn't stream it, was something we really wanted to do, and really happy to be able to come do this and walk through the history of some of these Disney legends. But we're also going to be golfing. We had golfing going on this week. Some amazing golf courses, like absolutely amazing, very picturesque and unique to Southern California. So really excited for that. And we're going to eat a lot of good food.
Lots of good food.
That is for sure going to happen. And I'm going to make Steve eat stuff that he normally wouldn't eat.
That is true, as he always does.
And try to broaden Steve's horizon of food.
Palate.
And here we go. We are off to our next stop, which is the Forest Lawn Glendale. And I got to tell you guys, Forest Lawn Glendale is a sight to be seen.
I saw it from like miles away.
It is so huge and so beautiful.
ABC Pavilion.
And we've got some to find there. There's a couple that I've never seen anyone go to that we're going to try and find. Yeah, I thought that might happen.
According to this, though, that's why it's so many minutes.
It's Steve from California. Steve's from Indiana.
I will soon be a Floridian.
All right, guys.
Yeah, I'm not. This is my first time ever being here, so this navigational skills is just like we're just faking it.
Thank you so much to Cassie for the $5 PayPal. I really appreciate that support. Thank you so much for that. And thank you to Sydney Spears for the $10 PayPal. Thank you so much, Sydney. We appreciate you. And thank you for your contribution to the channel. Thank you to Henry for the $10 PayPal. Thanks so much, Henry. We appreciate you. Oh, and I just accidentally deleted one. Bring it back. There it is. Our good friend, Mr. Sean Rogers. Thank you so much, Sean, for the $50 PayPal. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much for the generosity. We appreciate you guys so much. Thank you all for the super chats and the PayPals. That's so awesome.
That's the next one. But I can't get it out of here now. I get the bolts out.
Can you go through this way? You might be able to
I
go
might
through
try
this
out.
way. I think it connects back out. What are you looking for?
My phone's gonna die, and I need the map, and I can't because it's stuck on something.
All right, hold on.
But yes, it
You're
will.
sitting on it.
No, is it on the seatbelt?
It's wrapped around the seatbelt. There you go.
Thank you.
I think this reconnects.
It does.
Oh, here's the Travel Town Museum, guys.
See, I came this way for a reason.
So this is where Walt's barn is.
Oh, wow.
Is out here. Look at all the train tracks. See them? See the trains?
Yep.
There's the full-size trains, but then there's the
Wow,
little...
look at this.
Yeah, look at these guys. Look at these trains. How
That is
awesome.
awesome.
And look at the little train tracks. See?
Traffic that was stopped right
Yeah.
there, too.
We'll probably see it through the tree.
Accidentally turning there.
The lag through here is really bad.
Oh, then it's not as good then.
Oh no, right here. Here it is. This is where the barn is. Watch, I'll show it to you. It's right on the other side of these trees. I think there's an opening right there. See the red barn?
Yep,
That's
that's
it.
awesome.
Yep.
That's Walt's barn?
Yeah. They moved it here.
Look at that traffic. And we're not sitting in.
I know. But we're going to have to merge out into it now.
It's alright, but it's blue most of the way. These people don't look when they try to get in, do they?
Yeah, I think Justin Scar did do an awesome vlog at the train. And Justin's also done the barn too, which is really cool. The barn is open the third Sunday of every month. Yes, that is the, I don't know right now. I don't think it's opening right now, but when it is open, it's open the third Sunday of every month. I know we're in a bad area right now, guys. We're kind of right here at the foothills of Griffith Park, and the signal is not very good right here. So hopefully we get out of this soon. Get down away from the mountainside here. That's lagging a lot, I think. We're still lagging. Hang in there. We will get out of it as soon as we can.
Should be right up here.
So what's tonight's adventure for dinner? So we're probably going to be hitting up some Korean barbecue tonight.
Amazing.
Like I've been looking forward to it, and I think we should just go all out on some Korean barbecue.
First night, why not?
Yeah.
Because we might want to do it on another night too.
Hey, the traffic's not bad on this side.
Now we skipped all the traffic, but we got some lag. Why is there a stop sign?
Oh, you've never seen these?
No.
So wait, stop. You got to go when it's green.
One car per green.
Yeah. Steve's never seen this before, guys.
What is this? Don't they know how to merge?
You need to go because you're already too far forward to trigger it.
There it goes. It just triggered. What? That's dumb.
No, it's genius. It's because it's so busy. They stagger the cars coming in to merge.
I'm going to disagree. I'm going to say that's not intelligent. Look at that golf course.
No, when it's really busy, you would 100% agree with it because it works fantastically. It staggers. You must wait. Am I taking you to Korean barbecue? No, we're not. Are you supposed to get off here, Steve?
Yes.
We're not taking you to Korean barbecue tonight. We're actually going to end the stream here in Forest Lawn, Glendale, with when we get to our very final stop of the night, which will be the final resting place of Walt Disney. Go to Walt's Family Museum. I would love to. It's up in San Francisco, though. It's quite a ways up there.
That's another trip.
Yeah, that's a different trip out to San Francisco.
Oh, wow. Are we getting on the San Fernando Road? The San Fernando Valley.
Sorry, guys. I'm playing with the gimbal. Alright, looks like we're doing better with signal now. now. Thanks, guys, for hanging in there with us. I love, out of all the cemeteries we've been to, this next one is, it's just on another level. It's huge.
And according to what I saw, it is, hey, why don't you look up the first person?
Okay. All right, hang in there, guys. I'm planning out where the next stop is so we can utilize our time to the fullest extent.
I think there was only 7.
Oh yeah, no, this one's pretty easy to get to. There's that one.
And you want a mattress for $89?
What? Oh my gosh, look at that, guys. Anyone want the $89 mattress? It's here for you. Come and get it.
It's got plastic on it.
Yeah. It didn't always have plastic on it. You have to pay a fee to visit the cemeteries. No, you do not.
It's not like a celebrity cemetery, but there are famous people built there.
Yeah.
But there are other people that were not celebrities that have been buried there as well.
So there's these 2 that I'm not 100% positive.
I'll find them as soon as you find the first one. I just need to know which way to go when I pull in here.
Oh wait, no, it's just the one that I don't know where he is. Okay. I'll find it though. Hold on. Sorry guys, we're spinning around like this. My phone.
Following?
Yeah, my gimbal's following.
Yeah,
I smell coffee.
I smell coffee as well.
Where are they roasting coffee?
Cory just perked up.
Yeah, it smells amazing.
So, Cory has only had one thing to eat. I've had one thing to eat in, like, where I stayed at last night, they don't even have a restaurant in. They do, but they're all closed. So all the area hotels share one restaurant inside of all the other hotels.
Yeah, these are easy to get to.
Are they?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, find the first one for me.
Yeah, I know the direction for you to go when we first get there.
That's all I care about, so I can get it flipped over. We are 1 mile exactly away. How is everybody?
Yes, how's it going, everybody? As we are making our way here through Glendale, to Forest Lawn, Glendale, I guess now's a good time, better time than any, to do a roll call. So why don't we do that? Let us know in the chat. Where are you watching from tonight? What part of the country or the world are you in? Let us know in the chat. Just fill it up, guys. Even if you're not chatting in the chat right now, jump in there and just put, I'm watching from here.
Here is an acceptable answer.
Here is not descriptive enough.
For the first time ever, I can say I am watching from California.
You are watching from California. From NorCal, Pennsylvania, Tampa, Florida, Los Angeles. A lot of Los Angeles. Wow.
Wow.
Florida, Iowa, Mexico, Virginia, New Jersey, Hawaii, Florida, Hollywood, Florida, Pennsylvania, my living room, Walt Disney World, Michigan, Texas, Delaware, Brooklyn, New York, Pittsburgh, Vancouver, Philly, Tennessee, Philadelphia, Northern Illinois. Everyone smash that thumbs up. North Carolina, Ridgewood, North Carolina, Pittsburgh, Somerville, Texas, Boston, Boynton Beach, Delaware, a lot of Pittsburghs, San Diego, Florida. San Diego, Linda, we'll be in San Diego tomorrow.
We will.
We'll be down in your area tomorrow.
We will.
We're going to be doing some fun stuff down there.
Yeah.
New Jersey, Virginia, Chicago, Washington State, Ohio, New Jersey. We're in California. I smell something and it's not coffee.
Not coffee.
The UK. That's funny. That's not coffee anymore. Indiana, Ireland, Oregon, New Orleans, LA. I remember the first time I was out here and I was like over in Santa Monica and I'm stopping at red lights, and at every red light,
Oh yeah.
every single red light when you would stop, you would smell the other cigarette smoke.
Yes. So all last night, everywhere I went, from the hotel, everywhere, that's all I smelled.
Burbank, California, Bloomington, Georgia, Paradise Falls, Oregon, Kings Park, Pennsylvania, from Muncie, Pennsylvania,
Is Bloomington from Indiana?
Washington State,
Bloomington, Indiana is the home of Indiana University,
San Antonio,
which is my alma mater.
Tupelo,
Tupelo.
Georgia, DeLand, Florida. It's awesome, guys. Thank you for filling up the chat with all your locations. It's great to see Australia here too. South Bend, Indiana, Japan.
You know something else that's kind of funny?
What's that?
We still haven't even made it to our hotel. That's how little we've been here.
Well, I just got here.
I
The
know.
plane landed and I got in a car and we drove to the cemetery.
I stayed in a room at the airport, basically, just to pick Cory up this morning.
Where's Steve from? Steve's from Indiana.
Indiana. My alma mater is in Bloomington, Indiana.
Oh, we're close. It's right up here.
Yes, it is. That big sign right
Forest
there.
Lawn Memorial Park.
Crossing here. I think we're allowed to turn right in California, right?
Yeah, you can turn right on red unless
Okay.
otherwise posted.
Looks like we're going to the left.
Look at that house. Looks amazing.
It's a house.
So when you go in, you're going to go into the entrance. And then, oh, come on, go away. And then you're going
Wow.
to, yeah, I know.
That is insane.
I know. It's absolutely incredible.
I guess I can go in there.
Someone says explains a lot about Steve because he's from Indiana.
Wait.
Hold on. Wait, we gotta
Find
focus.
us-
We gotta focus
find us
here
the
for a
first
minute.
spot.
Hang on just a minute, guys, until we get. Just go straight. We're gonna take your first right past the thing here. Oh, look, they're taking down the flag. That's awesome. Flag retreat ceremony.
Take it down?
Yep, take a right here.
Wow. The Last Supper windows here?
I might have picked the wrong turn.
You should let.
No, I think you got
show
it.
me who
Just
we're
go.
looking for.
You got
Show
it.
me who we're looking for.
It's not. We're going over to. There you go. You're doing it right.
I hope
You're doing
so.
it right.
Well, I hope so, because you're deleting.
Take a left. I got it.
Which left?
Left.
Which left?
Oh, the. Hold on. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Reedy, let's just go
Just
this
take this
way.
one. It's fine. We're trying to get up there.
Oh, that? Oh,
Yeah.
I know we're going to.
All right, I'm
We
taking
gotta
the
walk from
sunglasses
here,
off.
right?
No,
Right there?
no, slow down. Let me see here. It's so hard. Okay, take this left.
Oh. I should have found it.
We're going up. We're going up the hill.
All the way up there?
Yeah.
You want me to get close as possible?
You
Like,
can take
maybe
this
go down?
right. You can take this right.
You didn't tell me I would have to climb.
What? It's okay.
This is work. Oh, this is like a. Is this a dead end? Can I go all
No.
the way up there?
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Left or right?
You're gonna keep go around this way. Keep going right, and take that whole little driveway up.
Can I do that?
Yes, it's a road. Look at it.
It looks like it's the end of the building.
No, I don't think so. Oh yeah, it is.
It's the Let me.
You can't go up there,
Let me go in.
Steve.
It's like, yeah, Steve, just go up it. That's why they put
Hey,
it there.
it looked like a driveway.
Let's pick him up.
Pick it up.
I'm using the camera. It's okay.
I'm looking at the.
Okay, so what we're gonna do?
Oh, I see what it is. I know which way we need to go. Hold on.
Well, what? Are you kidding me? We only have an hour.
I know, but we're gonna have to figure it out, right? That's why this was so confusing.
Show me. Let me see.
Yeah, this is what we're gonna have to do. It's fine.
Where?
It's fine.
You
Go
don't
like
have the
this.
right one pulled up. That's your problem.
No, look. Look, I know what you got to do. Here.
I'm looking.
I don't know where we're at. Take a right.
Take there?
Yeah.
The road we just came down, you said turn left on?
Yep, take a right. We're just going to have to, there's no way around it.
Now where?
Because we came the wrong way when we came in.
Now where?
Hold on. Take a left.
Are you
left,
sure?
yes. You have to go around the building is the only way.
This one?
Yep.
Okay.
We got to go all the way around this. So we're going to take, it's going to be a long way around,
This
but
way?
it's the only way to do it. Yeah, another left, right here. I know it's going to be like, look at this place though. Isn't it amazing?
Gosh, this is amazing. It's up there, isn't it?
Yep. Yeah, you're going to have to, yeah, I'll show you
Let's
where.
park right here.
What? No, it's not. It's a long walk
Oh,
up.
I can go up there, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, wow.
Take a left. All right, guys, we got this now.
Where you want me to stop at, right?
Just get, no, keep going. We're going all the way up.
Oh,
Look,
all
you're
the
going to
way
see
up.
this circle. Look, you're going to have to come all the way around here and come back up.
Ah, it's like going around a mountain.
What time is it in California? It is 5:02. The good thing is we don't have in here the things that I really want to see. There's one up here, and then up. What are you doing? Keep going. It takes a right.
Go?
It takes just.
Oh,
I'm telling you, it's a long way around.
I see.
But
So
look at all of these grave sites. It's unbelievable.
it's hard to see them all. You can't
Yeah.
really appreciate.
We just went the wrong way when we came in. That's the problem.
I got you. It's all your fault.
It's not my fault. Hang in there, guys.
If you were a better
We're
pilot,
on an adventure.
if you were a better pilot, I mean, we're going places I didn't even know we could go. Sound familiar?
Oh man. Going places I didn't even know you could go.
I mean, you're designing the thing for them. Right there.
Yep, take another left.
Left?
Yep.
Oops. It says exit.
You're fine.
Wow, there's a lot to cover here.
I know, isn't it huge?
Look out there. What's that red? The only building that sticks out over there. The red and yellow.
I can't see it.
You see it right here.
I don't know what that is. Slow. Take a, hold on, I'm spun around here, so let me just look at it. Take a left.
What this way already?
No, see, we came around the other side, so about here and stop. Yeah. Stop right here. All right.
Okay.
So, got a couple things to cover here. We'll do it quickly so we can make our way back around over to the side where Walt is. So first, we're gonna stop here for a moment. So this is the Great Mausoleum. This thing is unbelievable. This mausoleum is crazy. It's crazy huge. There's a big part over there. There's a big part over here, which is the Holy Terrace right here, and a bridge that connects the two. And that part of that over there, Elizabeth Taylor's over there in that building, along with many, many others. And that one is open to the public. I just don't know if the stream would work in there. But what I wanted to show you over here is a place that I came quite a while ago. And you'll see there's almost always something sitting out here, because this is locked. You cannot get in here. But let's see what is sitting here. This is the final resting place of none other than the king of pop, Michael Jackson. And there's oftentimes cards over here. Right there, Michael. And people come drop off stuff, and right here is the entrance to the Holy Terrace. Again, though, it's locked and not open to the public. But we can go around over to this side. I was always a huge fan of Michael Jackson growing up. Such a huge fan of Michael Jackson, and I always remember when he died, because it was the year that Stephanie and I got married. It was actually shortly after we got married.
Has it been that long?
And Michael's connection to Disney runs through a lot. It's not just Captain EO, but Michael was a huge Disney fan. I don't know if you'd ever find a Disney fan that was bigger than Michael Jackson. He loved Disney, he loved Walt Disney, loved the parks, the movies, everything. Michael Jackson said multiple times that he was Peter Pan. He called himself Peter Pan. And as odd as that may seem, he just loved it. He loved it so much. And so I want to stop right here for 1 second as we make our way around here to acknowledge a Disney legend. Locked right up here in this the pathway that goes across. He's right up in that area right there is Ed Wynn. Disney legend Ed Wynn. I don't know if any of you know who Ed Wynn was, but you may not recognize the name, but certainly recognize the voice of Ed Wynn. A Disney legend, Wynn provided the voice of the Mad Hatter in the original Alice in Wonderland in 1951. Got his start in the Vanderbilt, he was a comedic actor. However, he did shine in many dramatic roles, including a few in The Twilight Zone, Mr. Albert Dussel, in The Diary of Anne Frank in 1959, for which he received an Academy Award nomination. So yes, Mr. Ed Wynn, the voice of the Mad Hatter, such a iconic voice, and one that we all recognize, such a distinct voice. But I want to go around here really quick, because while that is the entrance to, yes,
As well as Elizabeth Taylor.
yes, there's quite a few in here.
Yes, and what was the other one I just saw?
Oh, come on, Signal.
Clark Gable.
Yes,
Clark Gable's in there
Clark
as well.
Gable's in there as well. Okay, hopefully the signal gets better over on this side. Oh, come on, Signal.
Right there.
It's really bad at the moment. I'm gonna try and... All right, guys, we may only have a signal for a second here, so I just wanted to point this out. This is where Michael is, the final resting place of Michael Jackson. You see the stained glass window here. There's three. There's one on each side where the building sticks out right here. You see this this little vent, Michael's sarcophagus right here under this window. These three windows shine in on the top of it when the sun's going down over here. It's absolutely beautiful in there, and this is the closest you can get to it because it's, again, locked and you can't make it in there. But that is the final resting place of Michael Jackson. Very elaborate, one of the most elaborate areas right here in Forest Lawn, and suitable for the King of Pop. Pretty awesome, right?
Composing the...
I think so. Signal's not happy on that side of the building, I can tell you that.
We're gonna do a Yui. Look at these.
Ed Wynn was Uncle Albert and Mary Poppins. I did not... Oh, yes, I did know that.
Really?
I forgot about that. Yes, Ed Wynn was Uncle Albert. Yes, so Ed Wynn, once again, guys, we're walking away now, right up there in that that little bridge that goes across. And we're back to a signal. It's so weird. so weird that side of the building just not happy.
And that was a gorgeous side of the building, too.
Yeah. So you've got it now, Steve? You know where we're going next?
Yeah, no offense. But I'm just gonna go ahead and handle it.
Yeah, right.
I mean, we took the long way, but we did get here. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, someone didn't like us streaming over there. Maybe Michael was like, hey, no, thank you.
This person, no, that's me.
All right, guys, so now we're going to make our way down. Check out a couple more Disney legends including Walt Disney himself, back towards the other end of Forest Lawn here. So give us just a couple minutes, we'll make our way down over to that side and check it out. Yes, Walt is coming up. Look at how steep these are, though. When they have the burials on these hillsides, it's amazing to me. When I was here one time, they were having one on one of these really steep hills, and everyone was standing out there, and it was like, man.
They don't do it on the top?
No, they were all standing on the hill.
Oh, wow. Yeah, we couldn't come to a stream like this without going to Walt.
Oh, no, absolutely. So I hope you guys, have you enjoyed this tonight? This different stream, doing something a little different, and checking out some really beautiful scenery too. Here in Southern California, it's just there's so many people here.
I mean, look at that. Just look at each one of the markers. There could be 100 people in some of these rows that we can see.
Well, Pete says that Walt wasn't buried by his brother, as Lillian bought the plot area for he and her upon his death. So she bought the plot for her. And
I think it's fitting, though, that they are both in the Forest Lawn opposite of each other, on opposite sides of the Walt Disney Studios.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I'm glad you've enjoyed the stream, guys. Make sure that you hit that thumbs up button. I don't think I've said it one time this stream. Make sure to hit the thumbs up. Lets me know that you enjoyed the stream tonight, that you've been having a good time, and also make sure that if you're not, that you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. You'll be notified next time that we go live.
Okay, from what I can see, he's right.
There's the big heart.
Where?
Right over there. See it?
Oh yeah. So he should be right here.
All right, let's see. There's nobody out here. All right.
Okay. Oh, he's right on the edge. Right in this area right here. Right? Oh, that's right. First name. Okay. So he is.
And the signal out here is so bad.
Where's the road to the heart? There's the road to the heart. He's like here. Right here.
A lot of people with the same thing. Do we have a signal now? I think we might have a signal now. McDonald, a Disney legend. There we go. Now we've got sound. We've got it. All right, let's do this. Jimmy James McDonald. As a young man, McDonald landed a job as a musician on the Dollar Steamship Lines, which in 1934 led to an opportunity to record music for Disney cartoon. He went on to secure a permanent contract with Disney, becoming the head of the sound department, which is pretty awesome. In addition to directing sounds for animated shorts, let's see. He achieved expressive sounds for characters like Casey Jr., the circus train engine from Dumbo in 1941, Evinrude, the dragonfly from The Rescuers in 1977, the bees in Winnie the Pooh, and the honey tree in 1966. just jumping ahead here, he also made sound effects for the Tick-Tock, the crocodile from Peter Pan in 1953, and Dragon Maleficent from Sleeping Beauty in 1959 by using castanets.
Wow.
McDonald also added voice effects like on-screen humming for Kirk Douglas in 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. A bunch of really amazing stuff. Also, James McDonald did the first test yodeling for the Dwarfs in Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs in 1973 before they brought in professional yodelers. Pretty awesome, isn't it?
Amazing.
In 1947, Walt Disney was getting busy and too hoarse from smoking to continue doing the voice of Mickey Mouse. For those of you who don't know, you should know that Walt Disney was the original voice of Mickey Mouse. So he was replaced by McDonald. After the film Fun and Fancy Free in 1947, McDonald voiced Mickey Mouse until 1977. So from 1947 to 1977, this man right here, James McDonald, was the voice of Mickey Mouse. When he was replaced by this young Disney sound effects man, or when he was replaced by Disney sound effects man Wayne Alwyn for the new Mickey Mouse Club. By the time of his death, he was appearing to work on the sounds for Splash Mountain attraction in Tokyo and Walt Disney World. So a pretty awesome life by Jimmy McDonald as the second voice of Mickey Mouse. Pretty amazing. And definitely a Disney legend, and one that we couldn't not stop by. Really awesome. All right, guys, let's keep moving. I'm gonna see if I can flip back over to this other phone once we get, because you're not on the gimbal anymore. Once we get over here to these others, we'll see if the signal's a little bit better over there. All right, guys, hang in tight. You gotta. All right, let's keep it moving, Steven.
You just gotta find the next one.
The next one is
Back here in the back somewhere.
yeah, it's over by Walt. They're all together over there.
Just want to know which one it is.
I'll show you. I know exactly where it is. Look, so it is the one that sits right one of those back there. So if you go around to that back, that's it. Okay. All right, guys. No, the gimbal didn't die. The phone that I was using on that gimbal is on a different network. And so I flipped over to this network, which I can probably put the phone on that gimbal, but I wanted to see first if...
So you hold?
Yeah.
Here.
All right, hang in there for 1 second, guys. I'll pause the stream for one. Oh, I see what's going on now. It's the mode. There it goes. All right, guys. We're seeing if we can get the other. If the signal's better on this other phone, the picture's better on it. So I would prefer to use this one for our final location. You know where you're going, Steve?
Yep.
Steven's leaving. I'm so thirsty right now.
Me too. And our in and outs down to watery ice.
Oh, there's stuff in there though.
Yeah.
It's better than nothing.
I'm not drinking it. I mean, I would if I had to.
It's funky, but it's something.
I'm climbing back up the hill. Kind of.
All right, thanks for hanging in there with us, guys. That was one we had to stop by, and I had to make sure to switch over to get the signal to work.
Well, you got to think about that is Walt's personal choice to replace himself.
Yes.
As
Mickey Mouse?
Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. Yes, I have my seatbelt on. Don't worry. I've been putting, if we're going like, 100 yards in between these, I'm holding so much in my hands that it's hard for me to get my seatbelt on really fast. I just had 2 phones, a gimbal, a battery charger. I was like trying to juggle everything. You know, these cemeteries, while I think there are people like us who come out just to look at some of these sites, it's not the same as like some of the other ones down in LA, where they're like packed full of, you know, like where Marilyn Monroe is over is that in Culver City? I don't remember where all of them are, but they get way more visitors like that. Forest Lawn, I'm sure, has a lot of visitors, but it's just, I don't think necessarily this on the same level.
It's gorgeous.
Isn't it beautiful up here? Look at this. Climbed so high up here.
I mean, this is just amazing.
Yes, we are in Forest Lawn, Glendale. So it's on that back side there.
Can I get on the back side? Yep.
I think you have to drive around it
Yep.
to get there, which is fine. We can potentially walk from there up inside.
Okay.
If there's an opening, which I think there is, because it's the whole Court of Freedom area over here. That's amazing, isn't it? Those few that we need to find, I think, are right out here.
Yep.
Which could be
Not yet, though, right?
next.
Okay.
Could be the challenge.
It's alright, we'll find them. Come around here.
Yeah, this should take you down there.
I am no stranger to U-turns, sir. There's a Halloween decoration projector back there.
Really?
Yeah.
A projector? Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can go back and look in a minute. We need to be at the end of this building first. Is it right here? Right here.
I don't know what part you'll have to zoom in on there and see.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think you knew which one it was.
No, I just know it's back here.
It is right. Oops. Nope.
It's
Go
on
back.
this sign.
Yeah, it's gonna be right here.
Here, hold
I
on.
was looking at this walkway right here. He's actually at the end of that walkway, so it's gonna be up a little bit.
Wait, where are we?
We're right here. We're right here, so it's gonna be straight. Should be straight out.
I mean, I don't see
I think we're right here. There's not a marker on here because I'm using that. I think this is where we're at. So there actually is another walkway up here.
Oh, it's right there on that corner.
Isn't that corner? So I said, is it? I don't know. Is it? Yeah. Is it here? See, I'm in the right spot.
Well, no one. You don't have your marker on
I'm
there.
using the
Mine
one-
has the marker on
I'm
it.
using the one you gave me. If you didn't want me to have a marker, then so be it.
Well, let's see. Let's see what this does when I click on it on my side. Because I could have sworn it was showing me.
This is it. This is it right here, for sure. 100%. It's right in front of us. These are the walkways. And that's the back of the walkway. There's the little walkway. And it is this one right here. Where's that entrance right here? Nope, is that him?
Where?
No, that's the wrong one. That's Bruce.
Here.
Yep.
And there you go, guys. Our next stop, Joe Grant. Anyone familiar with Joe Grant? So Grant worked for Walt Disney Animation Studios as a character designer and story artist beginning in 1933 on Mickey Mouse short, Mickey's Gala Premiere. He created the evil queen in Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. He led the department of Pinocchio and co-wrote Fantasia and Dumbo. Lady, the protagonist from Lady and the Tramp, was based on a pet English sorry, that's a tongue twister. A pet English Springer Spaniel named Lady, owned by Joe Grant. Grant left the Disney studio in 1949 and ran a ceramics business and a greeting card business, but returned in 1989 to work on Beauty and the Beast. He also worked on Aladdin, The Lion King, Pocahontas, Mulan, Fantasia 2000, Pixar's Monster Inc., among others. Grant was also specially mentioned in the credits of Monsters Inc. The last two films he worked on before his death, Chicken Little and Pixar's Up, were dedicated to him. Grant worked 4 days a week at Disney until he died 9 days before his 97th birthday.
Wow.
Pretty amazing. Really, really awesome. Working up until his 97th birthday, 4 days a week for the Walt Disney Company. Talk about someone dedicated to work. And you don't do that unless you love what you do. A lot of history here with Grant. That is amazing. And a true Disney legend, Joe Grant. Guys, go read up on Joe and learn more about his amazing career. And we are running out of time, so we're going to continue moving on quickly here. There's a couple, our two next ones.
They're not on my map, are they?
No, okay. I have numbers, but I don't know exactly where they are, so we're going to have to try and see if we can find them really quick.
Yeah, because other than that, we just got one left.
Yes. So many of you are asking, where's Walt's grave? That is our last stop, but we've got two more before then if we're able to find them, and they're over here near Walt. So we're going to see if we can find them, and if we can, then we'll see.
It would be amazing if we could.
Right there, G43. See, I've got the numbers there. They're both in that section, okay. And then I've got the two numbers.
Okay. So I looked in here, some of the other ones that are buried here, very close in this section right here. Humphrey Bogart is in here.
Yes.
He's up a little bit, up that way a little bit.
I got wires hanging all off of me. I look like I don't know what.
Ready?
Yup, let's do it. Just do a U-turn.
Yep. Well, follow your lead on this one because I don't know where they're at. It's not on my map. We know how well that works.
Josh is here from Resort TV 1.
What's
so
up,
good
Josh?
to see you, Josh.
Hang out for about 10 minutes, Josh.
Welcome to the stream. Our good friend Josh from Resort TV 1. And they will be live tomorrow night. Oh, I'm getting beat at again. I start talking and then I completely forget. They will be live tomorrow night from somewhere, I'm sure, in Walt Disney World. Make sure you guys are following our good friends, Resort TV 1.
Yeah, there was that thing again.
All right, we're gonna have to see once we get over here. Is there a
Talking about on the right side of the road?
Yeah. The question is, will the signal be good enough over here? If not, then I'll need to change it. But yeah, you can park right against the right side, right around here. Yep, I think it's this section right here. Okay. Yeah. You got the numbers too there on the paper.
I do. I'll see if I can find them. Oh my.
All right, guys, we are in the final stretch, and I'm just not confident in the signal out here. I've been jumping between networks, but hopefully this holds out now. Okay, so you got the numbers?
I do.
Are there any markers anywhere?
That's what I was looking for, just one marker. So I'm guessing this is section G.
That's what I'm guessing.
43rd row.
It went side to side, I thought. I don't know.
Find a marker?
Yeah, we gotta find a marker.
I think it's this side over here.
Hmm?
I think it's this side over here.
I think it's this side right in here. This garden, this big lawn right here. It's G43 6225. Or sorry, 62. Yeah, 6225.
And 6226.
Yeah.
So they'd be right next to each other.
But I don't see any markers at all.
Let's see what's up here. 15. Oh my.
It could be in this part.
Could be.
Anywhere in this area here, but that's what I was hoping we'd be able to find some signal, or from some
Nope.
markers.
Let me pull up the actual website and see if it tells me. 868.59.
That doesn't even help. Does it? Oh no, wait, yes it does. 868.59, and we're looking for 62.60 or 62.26.
I think we're looking for 436.225 and 436. So like, let me find the next one, see what it looks like. See,
Signal's still good. Thanks, Josh. I can see it looks like it's bouncing up and down on my end, but if it's hanging on, then
there were 6 letters in there that begin with an 8. If this one begins with an 8, I'm guessing we're 2 down. But let's see if this one is. Oh, 58. Or 55 and 26.
225 and 26.
31. So it's got to be right in here.
But which side? Is this different out there?
I didn't see a marker at all out there. So I'm going to go up this road.
Let's see if there's markers on the other end. Sorry guys, thanks for being patient as we search for these last two. It's kind of funny, I've never seen anyone visit these sites before, these two, so I'm not 100% sure on their location. So just seeing if there was any chance we could come across it, because they would be very appropriate for tonight. Steve is frantically looking. Anything?
See if I can find it.
It's very peaceful out here. I'm gonna go look over here.
Oh, it's on the wall.
Huh?
Oh, try over here.
It's not in the wall.
Oh, wait, that's a different one.
I know that for sure.
None of these.
Yes, we're gonna find Walt. Walt is the one we're gonna go to last year in just a moment. But we're there's 2 other ones that we wanted to hit that was on my list.
There's a bunch of them. Hang on a minute. So
Here, let me show you
this is it.
Yeah, click on that and you can see there's a picture of the, if you scroll
Right here.
down. Yeah, but
Show
there's
the
a
map.
Yeah, but that just shows you the map of the
But it
cemetery.
might- I was kind of hoping to be marked.
I think I looked at that and just that's just the entrance.
There it is.
No, no, really? No, see that's not accurate though, because that is. Can you turn on?
I don't know.
See, that's not accurate because.
No,
Oh wait, you know what?
I think it is.
Maybe they are in the.
Right over there in that building.
Yeah, I don't think
let's
you
go back over
can.
there.
You can't get in there. That's the thing. That's locked over
Oh.
there. So I was wondering if that's where they are, and I think it is. I think they're locked away. There's 2 gardens here that are like locked, and so I think that's where they are. Is they're locked away, where you can't get to them. So that's unfortunate. About him is Wayne Anthony Alwyn, which was the voice of Mickey Mouse for 32 years, guys. He was the last voice of Mickey Mouse before Brett Iwan took over right now. And then the other was his wife, Russi Taylor, who was known as the voice of Minnie Mouse. And she was the voice of Minnie Mouse for many years as well. I believe it was 33 years as the voice of Minnie Mouse, which is pretty amazing. But I think that they are actually locked in kind of a private area. See, I think they're on like the other side of there, because I've seen the pictures of their stones and they're on the ground.
Think so?
Yeah. So unless they're actually like right in here somewhere, which I guess is possible. Oh, they're right here.
Wow.
That's unbelievable. They're so close to Walt. Wow, and look, yeah, Russi did pass recently, like last year. All right, so here you go, guys. Right next door to each other, which is pretty amazing. I did not realize that they were right here, right in this area. Very awesome. So we found them. We were looking in a totally different spot. All right, well, let's talk about Wayne then a little bit more than we just did. What an amazing career. American voice actor, sound effects editor, and Foley artist of the Walt Disney Company. He is best remembered for the voice of Mickey Mouse, 32 years, narrowly the longest to date, and was married to to actress Russi Taylor, who voiced Minnie Mouse from 1986 until her death in 2019, just last year. After auditioning for the role, Allen became the voice of Mickey Mouse from 1977 until his death in 2009. He replaced Jimmy McDonald, who we just visited his gravesite just recently, who took the place in 1947 over from Walt Disney. So guys, we are about to visit Walt Disney's gravesite, and we visited Jimmy McDonald, and now we're here at Wayne. These are the 3 past Mickey Mouse voices in all of history. All 3 Mickey Mouses, and then today's Mickey Mouse, Iwan, is, oh yeah, check out the MM3 right there. It's pretty cool. And, oh, that's cool. Minnie Mouse Forever. That's awesome. Or Minnie Mouse First, probably forever. And so being able to see all 3, and I've actually met Brett Iwan, super nice guy, who is the current voice of Mickey Mouse. But let's see. Said Allen's first appearance as Mickey Mouse was voicing the animated lead-ins for the new Mickey Mouse Club in 1977. His first appearance as Mickey for a theatrical release was the 1983 featurette Mickey's Christmas Carol. Pretty awesome. And that is Wayne Anthony Allen, the 3rd voice and the longest voice of Mickey Mouse. Very awesome. And right next to him, his wife, Russi Taylor. This was one of the more recent ones that we lost, and it was very sad. Very sad. A very long career also with the Walt Disney Company is Russi Taylor, the original voice of Minnie Mouse. Just died last year. Best known for the voice of Minnie Mouse. She voiced characters in over 196 television series, movies, and video games from 1980 to 2019. Her first role was Strawberry Shortcake in the 1980 television movie The World of Strawberry Shortcake and the television series Strawberry Shortcake. She competed with over 200 actors before landing the role of Minnie Mouse. And I see that it looks like we might be losing a signal here, so I'm trying to back up and let's see here. Maybe I get a better signal right here. I backed up, guys, because the signal was just not that great over there. Hopefully we're still good right now. But yes, over 2,000 actors. She continued as the voice of Minnie until her death, notably appearing in Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas, and most recent television series, Mickey and the Roadster Racers. Her Disney career encompassed other characters, as she also did voices for Donald Duck's nephews, Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Nurse Mouse in the 1990 movie The Rescuers Down Under, and various characters in Disney television series adapted from the blockbuster films The Little Mermaid and Aladdin. Other appearances included various roles in the television series My Little Pony, The Smurfs, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Simpsons. She voiced the Duchess Cat in the 95 film Babe, Donald Duck in Fantasia 2000, and Martin Prince in the Simpsons movie. Pretty awesome, guys. The voice of Minnie Mouse for 33 years. Rusty married Wayne Alwyn, who was the voice of Mickey Mouse for 32 years. They were named Disney Legends in 2008. Pretty awesome. All right, guys, which brings us to our final spot, our final stop of the day as the sun's going down. Isn't this beautiful out here?
You come right here. That's the kind of tree. Go right here. You stand right here. It's the best shot you're going to have all day.
Look at that. Look at that beautiful shot. And this is the Court of Freedom. And very awesome how close they are here. I didn't realize that they were buried so close to our very last and final spot of the day, and that is right over here in this little court. It's so awesome with the sun going down out here. And as we make our way over, guys, to our final stop of the day, the final resting place of the man who started it all, Walter Elias Disney, and also Lillian Disney and Robert Brown, all right here in this little courtyard. And I'll zoom in there so you can see. And I love this spot. I've been out here a few times now, and yes, very quaint. And again, not what you expect for Walt, you know, who was bigger than life to so many. You expect something so elaborate, and it's so cool to just come in here and see how quaint this little spot is, and it's so peaceful in here. I love the vines on the wall too, and there's this little statue here. And I wish I knew the history behind the statue. I think that, I believe that it's the Little Mermaid statue.
That one?
Yeah, and I don't completely remember the history behind it. I'm sorry, I wish I did. But you can see here's a picture that someone, or a sign that someone painted that says Walt Disney down over forest. I think we may be lagging again. Looks like we're hitting a lag spot. I'm gonna try. You said the AT&T looks good?
Oh, Verizon.
It's very interesting. All right, guys, sorry about that. This area back here next to these buildings seems to lag quite a bit, but I believe that it was clear enough. Were you able to see Walt's name on the wall there and Lillian's name on the wall? And now I just backed up here out of the little courtyard area. It's cool. There's a little gate, and you can shut the gate behind you and open it up as you go in. And it's just I love the secluded nature of it, and how it's just kind of tucked back here in the corner. Really, really awesome. And I think a very appropriate way to end the stream tonight is here at our last stop, at the grave of Walt Disney. So many awesome Disney legends from the past. So many awesome Disney legends still alive here today, guys. And I think it's we would be wrong not to continue to remember them for everything that we have today as far as the Disney legacy, from movies to short films to the attractions to the parks that we have today. Would not have been possible if it wasn't for Walt, if it wasn't for all of the amazing, talented people that made it all happen, all of these amazing Disney legends. And it's been fun. It's been fun coming around doing this tonight, and so happy that we could bring it to all of you. A little bit of a gamble when it comes to signal and not knowing how things are gonna go as we're making our way through, but I think it was fantastic. And look at this beautiful sight as the sun's going down here in Southern California. It's different. And we'll be having some fun here for the next couple days. And thank you all so much for being a part of it. Make sure to go check out our friends Resort TV 1 tomorrow night. They'll be live for a fantastic stream, so make sure you go over and follow them, and you're subscribed. If you're not subscribed here, make sure to hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, and also smash that thumbs up. Helps us out a lot, lets us know that you really enjoyed the stream tonight. Look at that sun. Pretty amazing. Now let's go to downtown Disney, Josh says. No, our time here is complete. Josh, we are going to eat. We have came and we have conquered, and now it's time for us to move on. But I want to leave you with this beautiful view and this beautiful sunset over Forest Lawn here in Glendale, California. Look at this. Look at that, looking over towards LA. How beautiful. Pretty awesome, guys. Beautiful, beautiful night. Thank you so much again for being a part of it and being here with us. We really appreciate it. And I think I'm just gonna leave you with this view of the sunset because it's that good. Or maybe we'll just look out over LA because it's pretty beautiful too. All right, guys. Well, that's it for us tonight. We thank you so much. Thank you for being a part of this stream. Thank you for being here and supporting it. And I really encourage all of you to go check out more about all of the Disney legends that we discussed tonight. All the ones that we visited. Go and make sure to do your own research on them. Read about them. Learn about their history. There's so many more details than what I could get to tonight, and enjoy it. But thank you so much, and that is going to do it for us. No walk off tonight, guys. I don't want to walk over the graves out here if we're not looking for something specific. So just enjoy the view, and we'll see you next week, guys. Next Thursday. Actually, we got another special stream next Thursday. We will not be in California anymore, but it will be a very special stream, or at least it should be. Working on it. Still working on it, but if it happens, it's going to be really cool. So stay tuned for that. Thank you all for all your support, all of the super chats. We appreciate you all and hope you have a fantastic evening. Good night, everybody. Stay safe.